Are you today?
Good. I am making it today. A lot going on, so I am making it.
I was gonna say that didn't sound too positive.
I saw a hit and run accident last night.
No.
So I was coming back from my second job. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I was on my way home, and I was on the 10 right
Mhm.
after the 17 dumps into the 10, and I was going east because I was coming back toward Trendler Boulevard. And so this car, he was in the far left lane and I was in the lane right next to it. And then there was a car in front of me in his lane. He came flying past me. He was behind me, came flying past me, hit the car in his lane. Car spun around in a circle and went across all three lanes to the median on the right. He never stopped. He never took his foot off the gas. He just kept going. And so I was just like this. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So then, like I couldn't see what color his car was because it was dark, and it's the new moon, so it wasn't a lot of light. It was dark. It was late, and I was so the truck next to me sped up because we were both trying to catch up with the car. He
Right.
hit the gas and was gone. By the time I got to that 60 where the 60 feeds in, I saw a car going around there so fast that he had zoomed all the way through. And so the guy that got hit, he, kind of gathered himself after he got done spinning and he tried to catch him too, but his car was damaged. So he could barely move. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like literally he hit him and did not even take his foot off the gas. He didn't stop. He didn't look back. He just was gone. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever at 2 o'clock in the morning. And there were construction people out, but they were a little bit further down because they were working at the baseline exit. And we were at like 32nd Street.
Right, look how close you were to it then too, because
The very next lane to him.
yeah,
And I was like, oh my gosh, these people are crazy. Like
that is amazing.
losing it. And when I say didn't even slow down, I never saw the brake lights. He just mashed on the gas and kept going and never stopped at all for anything. And I don't think any of us even saw the car. Like it was such a blur. I didn't even see what kind of license plate it was, what color the car was. All I know was that it was a smaller car, so it could have been like maybe a Corolla or something in that mid-size. But he kept, like you could tell, he knew he had messed up, and it didn't bother him. He just kept on going.
Jeez, isn't that amazing? And it's like I don't know. It's I don't even know. Jeez.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh my gosh, this is out of control. Like I couldn't believe every time I see something like that, I just can't believe how ridiculous and crazy it is. Also,
Yep.
it looks like I see Facebook, I see Twitch, I see YouTube. Everybody says, tell Keena to add me to the list. So there are lots of messages coming through.
Listless says, um, Listless says, Angie, so another thing you saw literally happened today. I'm house hunting, as you know, and you told me I'd see your employer stepping in after discussion and giving you an option. So done. So said, so done. I can't read, sorry. They literally made me a housing offer after talking among themselves. Crazy.
Oh, good. She's she had been looking. I said, no, I see them stepping in and make it, and taking care of it for you. And it actually happened today, so I'm happy that happened.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then, hello, Ed. Ed's here, Daisy Cactus Doctor.
Hi! Oh my gosh!
He's like, don't tell my name, make me anonymous. I can imagine.
Denisha asked how he was doing today, and I was like, I think he's great. They went on, a weekend. I was like, I think he's doing good.
And Ed, Listless is Lisanne. So
Yeah,
when you see her, she's saying hello to you, Ed.
got my cranberry juice in my Kina glass, the one she made that says Pisces somewhere along here.
I saw that. Oh man, and JoJo, yes, JoJo said hi, Don. Can't believe you met Pops, my Pops. It's interesting.
Oh,
A great
yeah.
story there. Ed and I were traveling to Los Angeles for the weekend, and I'm driving along, and he's snoring away on the side, just there, and I'm just my head is in some space, and I'm elsewhere, and I'm just kind of driving along, and at that point, it wasn't really crazy busy, and I'm just driving along, and my head is thinking about all these things, and all of a sudden I get this presence, and I'm like, and then it's like I'm thinking, okay, is someone here? And also hear this, Pop Pop John John, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And it's like Pop Pop John John, and I'm like, okay, I
So
get.
you heard it? You heard
Yes,
it?
yes, I
Oh
heard
my
it.
gosh!
I felt it first, and then I heard it, and it was like, and it was insistent that it was, and I'm like, okay, so it's Pop Pop John, because my dad, my kids, and all of the grandkids from my dad always called him Pop Pop. So I thought maybe that's a relevance question, So I'm like, so is it Pop John? He's like, Pop Pop John John, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. So it's interesting. I don't know who he's attached to because he's not even giving me that information. He's just giving me information that there was a rough week for somebody and so forth, and that I needed to reach out to them because they're not listening to him, they're not talking to him, and he really needs to let them know he's there and so forth. So I reached out to that person and let them know. When Ed woke up, after he woke up, I had him text Angie, and I'm like, Angie, do you have this person's contact information? Because we need to get this message to them. Because as it went along, he said her name, and I couldn't think of the name, and I'm like, I don't know that person. And I'm like, okay, well, and then he gave me the last name, and I'm thinking, okay, now really, I don't even know who that could be. And then finally, he told me her screen name, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Now I know who you're talking about.
I know, and not to insult you, and you know who you are, who I'm talking about. I don't want to call you out, but it was interesting because I just, for some reason, I wasn't connecting. The name wasn't connecting because I'm so used to calling the screen name, and so it's like, oh, okay. And that's when I told Angie. I said, Angie, do you have a contact way? But Angie was working at that time, and so she couldn't answer. And then finally, when I got to the hotel, I said, you know what? I remember I did get an email from her at one point. And so I emailed her, and she then confirmed that, yeah, what was happening was happening. It was crazy, though. The first time that I can remember not even looking or wanting somebody to come in, but they came in. And they wanted to be heard.
And that's how it is. I did a reading for a friend the other day, and everybody who's died and her mom came in, her dad came in, her sister came in, and her one of her daughters all came in. They're all deceased, and they came in the order that they passed.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Pam. Hello, Devin. Who else popped in right at the end there? Susie.
Alicia, beautiful Sagittarius, Angel Eyes, Zeal to Heal. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
And Nika, Nanika. Hello. I don't know if we've seen you before. Are you new here? Nanika? Nanika Okunkwao? Lord, I just
Nanika? Maybe it's Nanika?
Nanika? I don't know. But welcome in. I want to know if there are any romantic messages. Beautiful Sag. Hello.
Hi, Devin.
Heal to heal.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. AY?
Oh, Angel Eyes reminds me that was her dad. That was her dad that came in. So, yep. So interesting. I didn't. Yeah, it was crazy, and at first I'm thinking he made it clear I needed to share the information, so I did. Otherwise, I would probably say.
Oh, she said it's pronounced Nika. Nika.
Okay, hello, Nika. Is this your first time here, Nika?
I think she said it was.
Okay, welcome.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Hey, and I see a Facebook one here. That's good because it means we now have Facebook is working fine.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are on Facebook. Lisa Ann's on Facebook. Gwyneth is on Facebook. Alicia's on Facebook. Alicia, we get your full attention tonight. No more papers or anything. She's just gonna laugh with us tonight. And we already got a love reading. Remember, I was like, shh, I think I missed the love reading. They're back.
We have karma with them tonight too, because some days you do, some days you don't. With that
said, the next morning when you and Shauna were on, I was literally on the floor. I could not stop laughing. I was laughing so hard at that lady. She was like, "You're only gonna pull one card." Like, oh, okay. Now she got to tell you how many cards to pull.
Yeah, or is that the one that said, "Show me the cards"?
No,
Right?
the guy I think told you to show him the cards.
Okay,
The lady was like, "You're only gonna pull one card." That's a quick answer because remember you started singing "Let It Go," and she was
right.
like, "Is that a yes or a no?" Like, oh.
And we answered it like 7 times, and she
And she
didn't
kept
want to
saying, "Well,
hear
what
it.
does that mean? What does it mean?" I was in the dentist's office crying, laughing, and they were looking at me like, "What is wrong with her?" I could not stop laughing. And then they started to shoot me up with the stuff to do my teeth, and I was still trying to laugh, and my mouth was all hanging.
Oh, yeah, she had me going because I was like, you.
She did not want to hear it. I'm surprised she didn't tell you that you didn't know what you were talking about because she felt like they were going to be in love and you did not pull enough cards for her. How could you give her such a short answer? Then Shauna even told her, and I was just laughing. I was like, oh, well, that makes up for all the ones we didn't get the day before.
And then Shauna gave her that look, that kind of, I was like, oh goodness, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one feeling this because at one point I was
I
like, I'm
laughed
over this.
so hard. That was the best 3 or 4 hours of the day ever. Like I was just texting people like, oh my God, are y'all watching? This is hilarious. Like I was falling out like y'all killing me today because these people are trying it.
What was it? Was it with you on Wednesday night or was it Thursday morning when when the woman asked me, show me the cards,
It
and then
was the next. It was the next morning. Everything happened the next morning when they wanted to see the cards because you were like,
yes,
Angie, do you want to see my cards? I was like, yes, and I want five.
yeah, because it was funny. The woman Shauna read for her, and then I just gave her what I felt psychically. She goes, "Are you going to show me the cards?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll show you the cards." And I thought she was asking generally, right? So I showed her the deck, and she's like, "No, you're going to pull the cards." I'm like,
And
"No."
you were like, I don't always pull. When I say I laughed, it was ridiculous that day how they were acting. I couldn't believe how they were just like you, like they were telling you how to read. I was like, maybe they know,
it was
maybe they know.
there was a lot of energy that day. A lot of energy that day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, yes.
It's like I was feeling like I even said I think it was I was feeling Tanisha and I was like what she says is I can't with you today. I
Yes,
can't with you today.
yes. Or try Jesus, not me.
Yes, I love that one too. Try Jesus, not me.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I could not. Yeah, it is something to say that day. Like that was the best. I could not stop laughing. Like tears were coming out of my eyes. I was laughing so hard at them. And I was like, they are really telling you what to say, how to say it. And she was not happy because you were supposed to see love. And when you start singing Let It Go, and she was like, well, what does that mean? And I was like, is she serious?
Exactly, exactly.
Hi, Paula.
Hello, Kina. Nice to see you. Kina has popped in.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, where's she at? I don't see no comments. Okay. Listen, people, Kina is here cracking the whip again.
Yes, yes, yes. Kina, do you want me to send you the names as they popped in, or do you want me to? How do you want me to? Or you want to just go ahead and let them come at you all at one time? You tell me, because I'm like the number. They just jumped on quick today. So what's your preference, Kina? You tell me. She's like, darn, I'm not even ready yet. I wonder if she
And
even
it's
knows.
already a lot of comments.
Mm-hmm. I was not. What did you say? Oh, you said she wasn't hearing me. I have a list of everybody that popped on in order they popped in. Did you want me to send that, or how do you want to handle the readings? You tell me what you want to do, and I'll do whatever. You want me to type all the names in? You want me to send you a screen? I'll send you a screenshot, Kina. I'll send you a screenshot of what I wrote down if you can read my messy handwriting. How's that? I'll text you a screenshot. Not a screenshot, but whatever. Okay. Everybody, by the way, I'm talking to Kina and
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Marianne. Oh my gosh, so many Mary M.
I just sent it to you, Kina. So
Hi, JoJo. Oh my gosh, there's so many people I feel like I missed. Lovely S.
cranberry juice.
It is cranberry juice.
I saw her pouring it from the cranberry jug,
See?
whatever. So, of course, the wine's now coming in that jug too.
Food, all of y'all. I pour a whole bottle of wine in there. That's what I'm drinking.
Exactly.
If I
Welcome,
do, around the 2 hour mark, it'll get really, really happy in here.
welcome, Patty. Welcome, Christine. Nice to see you, Taylor. Taylor W. Yes, yes, yes. Good to see you all.
Christine. Oh my God.
So, anyway, with that said, the list, you are first up. Do you want a reading tonight, or are you just here peeking and watching? And if so, let us know if it's general or specific. It's specific. Let us know the question. Next in line from her will be Gwyneth, and then creating balance. In that order, Angel Eyes, you're fourth. So first in line was Listless, then Gwyneth, then creating balance, and then Angel Eyes. Do 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 do. Patty, Kina's finally on board, so she will add you to the list, I am sure. Hello, Listless, are you there? Listen.
She hasn't said anything, but I hear something about a man, a love. It's a romantic thing that I'm hearing. Have you ever heard that song? I think it's Shantae Moore, and she says, Shantae's got a man. That's what I heard, but it was Lise Ann has a man. So it's coming. He's coming. They are showing, I've read her before and I've seen this scene before. So what they're showing me is the outside scene where the chairs are folded and it's on the beach and it's the wedding. So it's that Shantae's got a man song. And then in place of Shantae, they're saying her name. So he hasn't come yet, but I think he is coming. So Lisa Ann, he is coming. He looks the same as I saw him before. Kind of taller than you, nice hair. He's not like he still has hair. I think he has a little, like, not like a full beard, but maybe like a goatee that is turning. It's more salt than pepper. He is looking down at you, and he seems to be very loving. That's what I see. Soon you will meet him in June. So I'm assuming you'll meet him in June. I hear soon you will meet him in June. So he is coming. He seems to be someone that you meet on your where you are, like you're out and about doing your regular job and you see him, meet him. Because I think that's how I told you before, that you meet him out and about. So that's what I hear. And the song is just playing in the back of my head. But it's by Shantae Moore. If you want to go hear the song, it's Shantae's Got a Man. I think that's what it's called. And then in place of Shantae, put your name in, and that's what they're saying. That's what I hear for Lisa Ann. Love
Super.
reading right out the box.
Yeah. Unsolicited love reading out the box, by the way, too.
A good one too. Like,
yeah. Wanted to say a special shout out to Misty Davis. Misty Davis, welcome in. Misty Davis is from my old neck of the woods from my family up in West Virginia. So,
oh, hi.
When I went to visit. For those of you who know, I went to Maryland and West Virginia. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? Last week? I can't remember. Anyway, it's been so
2 weeks, because this past weekend you were on this coast, and so it was the weekend before that, I guess.
There you go. Yep. And so anyway, while I was there, where was I headed with that? I don't even know. I lost track already. I was going to say something. I was done something or did something. Or
you were in Maryland.
Oh, yes. I had a chance to give great readings while I was there. I had the chance to give great readings. And then one person sent me a message via Facebook, and they're like, "You and your cards, they're damn right again." And it was, unfortunately, it was not a positive thing. It was more of a, but she's like, "Yeah, it happened." But it's like, She's like,
Right is right.
yep,
At least you're honest. At least you're
exactly.
honest.
Yep, yep. So that was interesting. I've already gotten some feedback that was spot on, which is nice, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, with that said, well, listen, hopefully that worked out. Listen, I'm going to shuffle the cards a little bit. I'm going to actually do some cards for you.
Buns Fish 080, what is that, 881? Yes, we are still taking readings. Kina is in the background and she's doing the list, so she'll let you know when she's adding you to the list. And then Don, are we still doing it where we're not, you don't have to put your question now. When we call your name, you can write your question so that we know that you're still in here. Because if we get to your name and you don't say that you're still here, then we're just going to move on to the next person, because we were doing a lot of readings and people were leaving the chat. So you could just go ahead when we call your name, or when we tell you that you're about to be next or whatever it is, you can go ahead and let us know what your question is at that time.
Yeah, that's it. If Kina's okay with that, I like it too. I think it worked well. Did that sound good to you, Kina?
She said, yes, that worked.
Super. So what you do is when Kina tells you you're next on the list, at that time you're going to put your question in. So then Kina can post it.
Okay, so the AY8716, they left YouTube and went to Twitch. So if you have AY8716 on the list, that's the new Buns Fish. She says she'll just put the name when it comes up. Okay.
Cool. And so, so next on the list then was Gwyneth. Gwyneth, what was your question, general or specific? And if it's specific, what is the specific question? Yes,
Mary M. On the list. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you are 1, 2, 3, 4. You're about 6 down. So, and when Kina's done, she'll probably post the list so people will see what the list looks like. Yes, you were added as well, Nanika. So we're waiting for Gwyneth. Gwyneth, what is your question? Can I just, Grace? Again, Gwyneth, what is your question? Specific or general?
Kina said who was number 3. I think she can't read your writing.
Oh, number 3 is creating balance, and she can't because I wrote the balance terribly. I scribbled it, so it's not pretty. So number 3 is creating balance. And number 4 is angel eyes. And then I think the rest she can pretty much read down until it gets to the bottom, which is nasty again, because my writing went off the deep end.
Gwyneth said, I've had crazy energy around me. What's going on? Didn't we already talk about this with the like she felt like she was vibrating all around or all over? I think that was with you and Shauna.
Yeah, that's when I saw the dark spirit in the other room. And so we talked about cleansing the house and cleaning out that dark spirit. Is that what you're talking about, Gwyneth?
I literally heard spirit say, did you not believe us when we told you what it was the first time? She said, no, it's not the same thing. It's something else. I've had crazy energy. So when you say crazy energy around you, what do you mean? Like people, spirits, feelings inside you? Like crazy energy could be all of those things. It could just be people talking in your ear all the time. Oh, she said do a general reading.
Okay.
They're playing a lot of music in my head today. I'm hearing the song by, oh my gosh, what is her name? Soak Up the Sun. I gotta look up her name on my phone.
She's from she was married to the guy from Austin, the bike racer.
Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow, yes.
Her. I'm hearing that song, I Want to Soak Up the Sun. So they're saying get out in the sun. Like you're absorbing too much dark energy is what I'm hearing. Like you're sitting in the way they show me is like if I was in my room and it was dark and I was sitting there and I was in a chair and I'm just absorbing all of the dark energy and I'm not getting any sun. So they're saying you're not replenishing your vitamin D is what I'm hearing. Like you're not replenishing. So the energy around you is just dark energy. You're not letting any new energy in. Um, um, they told me to ask you, are people at work asking you if you're okay? Because you seem to be presenting to people different. Like you don't seem to be your natural self because you're absorbed, not through your TV shows, because we've had this discussion before because she likes to watch like forensic files and paranormal activity shows. But just you're sitting in the like you're attracting more and more dark energy because you're not doing anything, like you're not getting out to get anything to, I guess, replace the dark energy. But spirit is asking me to ask you, are people at work asking you if you are okay? Like, is everything okay? Like you seem different, you seem a little sullen, solemn. Those are the words that spirit is using. Like you're not your general upbeat, hey, how you doing self. Like you're coming in with your head down, you're wanting to get the day done, and then you're right back out the door and into your own space. They're saying people are starting to notice that you are not yourself. You're having an inner struggle. It's a family issue. It seems to be that you had an argument with someone. Daughter, you had an argument or you had a small situation with someone and you're having an inner struggle about it, but you're internalizing it and you're really going over and over and over every word that was said over and over and over and over again. So that like it doesn't seem to be that there's a decision. It just seems to be that you're struggling with this conversation you had or this
That distract you? Sorry.
no, I was reading a comment. I'm like, what? So they're just like you're internalizing this conversation. It's really, really weighing on you. And I think you just don't know which way to go or how to respond to this person. And so it's attracting more like you seem to be replaying it in your mind, but you're taking it all the way to an extreme. And so the crazy energy that is coming to me, it's like this. It's just like voices all around you that are saying stuff over and over. It's I don't know if you've ever heard Stephen Furtick say crash the chatterbox, and it's just all these different voices that are coming at you and screaming at you over and over and over, and you can't concentrate. And so now you're feeding into the voices, and then you're taking that to the next level, to the next level. So you're internalizing a conversation that you had with somebody, and it's just compounding and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So you really need to get out and about. Literally, they're saying, I want to soak up the sunshine. That's the song that I'm hearing by Sheryl Crow. Like you just need to get out. And then, the sunshine will absorb some of that negative energy. Again, it's about to be the full moon. And then this eclipse that we just had and this new moon was tough on a lot of people. But they're saying you're not getting out. Like you're literally leaving work and going to, and they're calling it the black box. You're going back to the black box. You're going back to the black box. And you're just really, really, you're really internalizing this conversation over and over and replaying every aspect of the conversation. And it doesn't seem like it was a big argument to the other person, but to you, some of the things that seem to have been said were a little hurtful, and you're not exactly sure how to react to that, or if you should say anything else, or if you should let it go, or if you're overreacting. And so you may not be overreacting, but you are playing it too much in your head over and over and over again. And that's all I get.
Well, it's interesting. I'm looking at the chart because I'm trying to get a feel for what also is happening there. And it's interesting because the sun card comes out, which is what Angie's talking about. She's like, you got to get out there. You got to get out there. And then there's the Three of Wands, and that Three of Wands is always a get moving. It's a get moving card. So the cards here are telling us that you have got to find something you like, something outside the house, something away from your usual stuff. Get out there, get among people, get into something, and get yourself connected and get moving. Get moving. Because again, you have that Lover's card. So find something you like. You have the Three of Wands, which means get going, and then get out there in the sun card. Because in the sun, all things grow. And so again, get out there and start enjoying life a little bit, you know. And again, the Death card, you got to bring change. Change is coming. Change is on you already. So take this change, this opportunity for change, and use it to again get out there and start doing something different. Find something new. Find something exciting. Find something that will get you reinvigorated with life again. And that energy you'll see you can convert it into something very positive. That's about what I'm getting. Anything else?
Three things. They keep showing me this bracelet that I have. It's a lava rock bracelet. They're saying it'll absorb some of the negative energy. It's the lava rock. And then also they're showing me a paintbrush, and they're saying you need to paint with broad strokes. Like when Don said, find something you love, I saw paint with broad strokes. So I don't know if you enjoy painting, but they show you outside painting or doing a paint and sip. And then the other thing was you need to start living for you, not others, for you. You need to start enjoying for you, making decisions based on you, like travel, like going. And I hear that the money is coming. And then I also hear sale of the house, like you are going to be selling your house very soon.
Super. Well, hopefully that helps you, Gwyneth. Also, welcome in, Margie. Margie, you know who you are. Welcome in. I just saw you popped in there. Good to see you there. Next on the list, nice to see you visiting with us. Next on the list is creating balance. And creating balance, I think she said she wants a general reading. Let me make sure I am accurate in that regard. So, creating balance. Yep, general reading. Super. Yeah, are you picking up anything, Angie?
I'm hearing, like, as you said her name, I heard is balancing out. Like you are balancing things out. You're kind of going with the flow, and you're not the way that it's being presented to me is that you're not obsessing about decisions. You're kind of going with the flow and saying, let's see. These are the things they've said. Let's see those energies take place, because every week I'm not going to get a new message. Like, let's see some of that energy flow through. And so you're trying to see some of the energy flow through, but it's kind of like this nail biting. So you're doing it, but you're kind of letting it flow through. So it says that you are balancing out some of that anxious energy, but you're just trying to see, like, okay, let me see if this is going to happen. Let me see if that's going to happen. Let me see. Like, I feel like you've gotten a lot of messages, and now you're just like, okay, well, let me see what's going on. Rebecca. Yes, I do remember. Rebecca, are you the one that's in New York? I did get your message about how you enjoyed. I thought I responded. Maybe I didn't hit send, but I do remember reading the message about how much you enjoyed it and things like that. Yes, I do remember the message. Definitely. She emailed me. But back to creating balance. They're just saying, you're trying to see some of the things that we've said actually play out, but it's still a nail biter, but you're not as anxious. Like it's like you were all white knuckle grip, and now you're just kind of letting things kind of slowly. And it's not like, it's like, instead of being like really tight, it's like a little bit, and a little bit. You're releasing the grip a little bit just to see the flow of energy, because you were wound up very tight, and you seem to be kind of thinning out, or kind of flowing is how they're making it. It's like you're letting things flow. You were so wound up and tight, it was hard for you to see anything or experience anything or let any of the energy move, because you were so wound up about it. And that's all I did.
Super. Well, hopefully between that and other information you received recently, creating balance, you'll have, I don't know, maybe a new kind of energy. So we will see. Hopefully it helps you. I was getting one thing, creating balance for you. And I don't know if it resonates with you because I'm not sure it's connecting to you specifically or it's connecting to the person behind you in front of you. I can't tell for sure whether it's Angel Eyes who's next or whether it's an Angel Eyes. Let us know
Angel
if
Eyes,
it's,
isn't it?
yeah, let us know if it's a general or specific reading, Angel Eyes. And or Gwyneth, but I'm getting an issue with some eyes or eye problems. Are you having eye problems, or is it Angel Eyes or Gwyneth? I'm getting, but I'm drawn to you for this. But again, I'm not quite certain because I'm getting this kind of weird heat inside me too. So it's like this is kind of strange.
Oh my
So
gosh, Rebecca, I literally see your email in draft. Like I never hit send. I'm so sorry.
yeah, likely story.
It's literally right here. And it's in draft form. I went in there and it says draft. I'm like, oh my gosh, you ding dong, you
I've
didn't
done that
even
so
hit
often.
send.
I've done it so often, and I feel terrible afterwards. It's like, you know. So anyway, Angel Eyes, just creating balance. Yes, yes. Are you having an eye issue? Or are you having something with the eyes? Because I'm getting something around the eyes, something with the eye issue. So I don't know if you do start experiencing something, you may want to get it checked. Because again, I'm getting some eye issues, and I don't know, but I'm sensing it's for you, even though it could be before or after. But I'm thinking it's on you. My contacts don't seem strong enough. Okay. Okay, good. Well, yeah, again, that makes sense. So you may want to get your eyes checked. Yeah, probably so, because I was getting the eye issue. So, okay. Sorry, I couldn't give you good news. Let me see. Let's see. You won the lottery in Gilbert because somebody in Gilbert won.
Oh my goodness, did you see that? Lise Aaron was like, was that you? I'm checking with all my people in Arizona. I said, I wish it was me, but you gotta play to win.
Yep. Lord have mercy. That is a ton of money. The person gets 270 million after, but if they take a lump sum, and then of course after taxes. But you know what?
They did. I heard on the news today that they did take the lump
Did?
sum.
Yeah, I heard it was a couple, but the couple hasn't released their name, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't tell anybody. I'm like, you'll figure it out eventually when I start spending it. They're like, okay.
I'll be at the Met, like.
Mhm. Shoot, I'd be gone. I'd be on a world tour for a year. So, and next is it's Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes also said general, I think, correct? Let me look here. I think I saw it pop up here. Angel Eyes is mine. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was my imagination.
Angel Eyes is next.
A general reading?
Oh, I don't remember what she said, but I do wait, let me see.
I thought I saw her pop up and say that.
General, yep. It's at
General.
1851.
1851. There you go. Yep, good. Angel Eyes is next.
Angel Eyes, are you seeing a little boy around you? This is not a live boy. This is a spirit boy, a little boy that is around you with like dark blonde hair. They show him following you or just hanging out with you. Would it be a younger cousin? I Leroy, something along the Leroy, Lee, something like that. There seems to be a little boy that is hanging out with you. He likes your mothering spirit. But I just see him like hanging out with you at the time. He hasn't said anything to you, but he just hangs out with you. He would be about this is what I would call a little, so under 10, maybe 6, maybe 7. Oh my gosh, let me tell y'all this. So I have a one of those little wig heads with hair on, and I just looked up and I swear it was looking at me. Okay. Now, we'll be back. 9-month-old. No, this, or would he be 6 or 7 about this? She said a grandson. Would he be that age now? Because this is a little boy. This little boy has grown up. He is again about under 10. So I do know that. And he just kind of walks around with you. I thought I heard the word cousin, as they described him. And then I heard like Leroy. Leroy. Let me see. Is there someone in your family, or I hear something about you ain't fooling me. Like maybe that would be what the parent would says, you ain't fooling me. And those are that's the exact way they said it. You ain't fooling me. And then no, this is a little this little boy is under 10. He um dark, like a darker blonde color hair. I hear Leroy, and then I hear like the parent's name, which would be a lady with like a southern accent. But this little boy just likes hanging out with you because you're a mothering spirit to this person. Um, he hasn't said anything to you yet. He just kind of likes your energy. Um, and I just see him like walking with you. He does not get in your way. He just likes to be in your presence, is how they're saying it to me. Don, you can go ahead because I'm not getting anything else, because they just keep saying Leroy over again. They keep showing me the little boy, and he's literally just a little spirit that is walking with you.
What came to me is funny. Just like it's an inside joke. You'll get it, Angie, and so will Angel Eyes. I'm the daughter.
Yes,
I'm the daughter.
I definitely get it.
Oh, that popped in my head. I was like, I've got it. I got to say that. Just got to do that. Lighten up the moment. Oh my goodness. Angel Eyes, we are going to the cards. We're going to the cards. So let's see. Ooh, change. Change is coming. Change is coming. The Tower card. When you see the Tower card, of course, that is a change. As long as I don't have to babysit, she says. The Tower card is coming, so change is coming. Now, the Tower card is a change card, but is a change also that says it's somewhat out of your control as well. So it's either you can fight it or you can go with it. But again, change is coming, and change is coming to you. Be patient during the change. Be patient. Find balance. Stay balanced, because you'll work through it, so forth and so on. Six of Pentacles. It's going to be a good thing. This change will be. This change is going to bring about a positive kind of what do you call it? I don't know. Result. A positive result, and is going to lead you to an interesting situation. There, you're going to have two choices during the change when it comes to like if again whatever the decision will ultimately come down to, two different choices, and you'll have to make those choices. It says go with the cost, go with economics, go with money. Determine which is the better for the finances, because the Three of Pentacles is the finances. Also, the Three of Pentacles can also represent getting advice from folks who are professionals or folks who know what they're talking about. So don't forget to ask people, get people's opinions, because that opinion will be a good thing. Love this. The Two of Cups, another two. So a lot of newness is coming. A lot of, again, that makes sense, because when you see the change card, new has to happen, because again, we're bringing something to a close. So I'm not surprised. I'm surprised there's not an ace yet. But the best part is the Two of Cups tells you happiness. So this is going to bring happiness. And again, choice, two choices. So lots of new, lots of newness. So again, the change is going to bring about a definite change of things. And so the question is, you'll be facing two options. Make the decision, go with the financial option, ask advice, and then ultimately you're going to be happy with what comes along. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. And so that's you. You're going to be sitting pretty. You'll be fine. So go with the change. Go with the flow, in other words. Don't fight it. Don't fight the flow.
Whatever this change is that Don is talking about, the little boy, you're gonna feel him grab your hand and he's gonna walk with you. He has no fear because he's still innocent. and you are a little apprehensive about it. So he's just going to walk you through he's going to walk you, like they literally show the world card and you walking from one world to the next world, transitioning to this new change. And he is going to grab your hand and walk with you. He's not even going to say anything. He's just going to walk with you. So he's an innocent spirit that's just going to walk you through to the next side. Is how they see it, because I see him and you'll feel him grab your hand, like you'll feel something touch your hand and you'll know it's him.
Yeah. And I, again, when I get this connection, I'm still feeling like this is move related. I still see a change of location. I see you moving. I see.
Isn't that what the world is? Kind of travel, the world card, because that's what they showed me was her as the world card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So again, that's what I'm seeing. But it definitely is a change coming. But I'm sensing that there's a move coming. There is a move ahead of you. Next in line is Rachel. Rachel, if you are still here, hopefully it helps you enjoy us, and it's good to see you again. And it was interesting to chat with your dad.
Rebecca, the lady that I so innocently forgot to hit send on, said, by the way, Angie, didn't get the new job, but got a raise and a new title at my current place of work. So you were spot on.
Well,
ironically, I don't remember that read. But I'm glad. I do remember that night. I do remember that night, but I just don't remember that specific.
So next in line is Rachel. Rachel, general or specific question, let us know. You are next in line. After Rachel is Mary AM and then JoJo. So again, in that order, if somebody doesn't pop in, we'll go to the next one. So Rachel, Mary M, and JoJo. If it's a specific or general, let us know. And if it is a specific, let us know the specific question. You know, it's interesting. When I was in LA this weekend, and as I mentioned already, I was in LA, and we stayed at the Garland Hotel. The Garland Hotel was owned by Beverly Garland, and Beverly Garland was this actress who she played on My Three Sons. She was the mother in My Three Sons, and she was an actress. She also played Kate Jackson's mom in Scarecrow and Mrs. King. She played a lot of roles, a lot of secondary roles. And she bought this hotel, and then when she passed, her son inherited the hotel, and then he brought it back and made it a retro hotel. So every time we go to LA, we stay there. It's in North Hollywood. It's the coolest hotel, and they know how to make you feel comfortable. The whole environment is very relaxing and soothing, and it was wonderful. But it's interesting, the energy in that hotel. That energy was crazy, and I was picking up all kinds of things, and I'm thinking, I wonder who's going to come up to me. I wonder who will come here. Who will come next? Because so many stars stayed there. But the sad part is nobody came in the end. No real energies came. I mean, I felt a lot of energy, but I never got a present.
They were all at the Met Gala. They were getting ready for the Met Gala now.
That's exactly what it was, I'm guessing.
Christine, you are on the list. You are the last person on the list. The list is posted on the screen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I left it up there. Again, Rachel, I don't see you answering. Mary M, I don't see you answering. And JoJo, I don't see you answering. Why don't you pop up? And so let's move on. Rachel, again, unless I'm missing it, I don't see you. Mary M, you are next, and then it's JoJo. So again, general.
Angels will fly the class. We didn't have the class on Tuesday, and you know what? I was just telling Tanisha that we maybe need to do like a small video saying, "Hey, we're going to do the class tomorrow. Let us know if you want to do it." Because I think that we just kind of said, "Oh yeah," and nobody actually did email. So I think next week we could just make a little video, probably Monday or something, and post that, and then people can tell us if they want to participate.
Angel eyes, scared them away. Yeah, and if you're interested in doing the class, to learn how to do some of this, to learn to tap your own abilities, which you already have, then send either Angie or myself an email. And let me take this off the screen because I think Angie's email is there.
So Mary M is saying, would love a general reading, please. Okay.
And then, so Angie's email is there. Mine's advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. And so you email one of us, and we'll trap your email addresses, and we'll send you the notification on how to link to the class. And again, make sure that if you want to join us, make sure you let us know via email so we can add you. It's not like this. You just can't drop in. You have to be invited in because it's going to be a closed environment for only those who who want to join. Okay. So if you really are interested, let us know your email address and we can add you to the class roster.
Carol Whitehead, I remember her specific question. She was the person, she's asking about her 2 sons that died. And I remember we read her that night. She kept asking us to read her. We read her and then she wasn't in the room. So she's asking the same question. I remember her. But back to Miriam. I see a carousel, like a merry-go-round carousel, like the ones that they would have at the like if you were go to a carnival, um, and you're on this. Okay, are you on it or are you watching it? They're showing it to me from your eyes, so we are watching the carousel. So you're either watching a family member go around and around with the same thing over and over and over, and you're just kind of watching and shaking your head. I don't feel like it's you that's on the carousel. I feel like you're watching somebody do this, and you're just kind of what I hear is at your wits' end with watching them do this over and over and over again. But the problem is that you're hearing about it and you're trying to help them out. Is how they're making it seem. Like I see the carousel and I see you watching, and every time they come back around, you're just like, here we go again, here we go again. And so you're getting tired of either giving this advice, hearing this story, or helping this person out. And they're saying you can get off the merry-go-round too. This is spirit. This is all spirit saying you can get off the merry-go-round too. You can let go. You don't have to participate in this. You don't have to hear this story. You don't have to keep doing this. This is a choice. You can walk away at any time. If the information isn't being received, then stop giving it. You're wasting your time. This person isn't ready to receive the information or isn't ready to receive the help. And the only thing you're doing is balling yourself up in knots. Like they showed me your intestines all bound up. And like, is it causing you internal digestion problems? Like it doesn't seem to be, that you really have these problems, but you're so like you're biting your tongue or you're just like, here we go again. And so you internalizing this frustration is causing you like digestion's problem. Like they literally show your intestines like all wound up and knotted up. And they're saying just get off the merry-go-round and let this person go because they're not ready to let go. And then I don't know if you've ever seen that little meme of the little girl who's like holding on to the one that's outside and it's just dragging her around the little thing because whatever this is just dragging this person around and she just lets go. And that's literally what they're saying. It seems to be a female energy. If she just lets go, it would stop the pain because if you're being drugged on concrete, you're scratching your face up, you're scratching your body up. And what they're saying is this pain is just pain that she's enduring or that if she just lets go, that is clearly the word, just let go. And it will be okay. But the issue that seems to be is that you're just tired of hearing about it over and over again. And then I hear new job, clearly new job. It's like moving on. Like spirit is like, okay, let's move on to the next thing, new job. And these are the exact words. You're about to get a new job. And they keep rhyming June with soon. So I think it's going to come in June. It seems to be a promotion. Are you in some kind of job that has to do with like, they're showing me like one of those breathing tubes or respiratory or something that has to do with medical. It's something to do with breathing that I feel like you're going through or that you're doing. And I just feel like you're about to be promoted because I hear new job soon. And you're just going to go to the next level where you're going to either be given the instruction or you're going to be the lead. But they're clearly showing me that tube, something about breathing. And that's all I get.
I'm getting an image. I'm getting like information, but I'm trying to put it together because it's not really making a lot of sense. Mary, have you been in a car accident recently or someone very close to you? because I'm getting a has happened, or let's just hope it has. Well, I don't wish bad things, but I'm wondering if you have been in an accident, because I'm getting a car accident, a very vivid car accident. Um, yes, I do was up there already.
Yes, she was saying that she is in healthcare. That's what I was saying. She was just confirming that you are about to get a promotion in that, right?
Okay. Have you, but again, Mary, have you been in or in a car accident, or have been or close, or someone very close to you, not just somebody you know, in a car accident? No accidents. Okay. And do you drive a four door? Is it like um, a Nissan or a Toyota, or it's like a Japanese kind of car, compact, the smaller car, not massive. But I'm seeing four doors anyway. I'm seeing. Anyway, the point is that um, I'm getting energy around you of a car accident, and so I'm getting energy of someone slamming into the um, passenger side door, T-boning, kind of like T-boning. Um, so anyway, I would be very careful at intersections for a little while. I'll be paying attention, because I'm getting the sense that something's going on there, and I don't want to see something happen. So just pay a little more attention when you're driving. Mookie, do you have a question for us? Because you seem to be having questions from the people who are online with us. So do you by chance have a question for us, Mookie? Because if you do, let me know.
She says inbox me now. So is she telling people to?
Uh-huh.
But I also see that Rachel asked for a romance reading. I don't know if she's still here. That was 41 minutes ago when she first came in, so I don't know
Mhm.
if she's still here. Um,
Mookie, you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to enjoy the evening with us, but you are not welcome to be trying to come in and cause a mess. So if you'd like to stay, you're welcome to stay. But
oh no, because she's going straight through the list. She's on your Facebook and she's going straight through the list and she's just telling people to inbox her. She's done like 3 or 4 people.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Oh, Mookie.
Mookie. So goodbye, Mookie. It's nice to see you. Who's next?
Did we finish Miriam?
I think we did. Marianne, just be careful about be careful about driving, and be cognizant of intersections for a little while, because again, I'm sensing energy around the car and car accidents, and again, it's a passenger side, like a T-bone situation. That's what I'm getting. So next on the list is who? Jojo.
She says anything. I think I said it said anything coming in the next 3 months. Yeah, anything good coming in the next few months. Her comment is at 1905.
Okay.
Spirit is saying like what? Be specific. Is there something specific that you want to know? Because I mean, good is relative. Like what's good to me wouldn't be good to you. So what is it that you want to know is good? Be specific is what I heard them say. What good is it that you want to know? And they're saying in addition to what we already told you was good, or something new. Like has that good already happened? Like because they're showing the 4 cups, and so I saw somebody do the 4 cups, and they were like the 4 cups energy is when you don't like what spirit is giving to you. Like they think that they're giving you something that is good, but you don't like what they're giving to you. So they're asking me to ask you, when you say good, what do you mean? Because good is relative to everyone. Like, I think ice cream is good. So kids and family wise. Okay. Are you planning a trip to a water park? They're showing me the kids like just having a good time, like just fun, relaxation, screaming, yelling. Kids like Six Flags or some kind of water park. I see like water parks and I see like the kids having fun. Not at the beach. This is definitely at a water park. Like this is a trip where you're going somewhere. So that's what I see as far as the kids. Like them just being kids. There's no stress. There's no tension. It's just let's be free. School is out. Let's go and do something. So I see that. Planning a trip to AZ. So I definitely see just fun. I see that. And then you can go ahead, Don. I want to make sure the song that I'm hearing is correct because it's a repeat. So you can go ahead.
I'm drawn to Rebecca's comment. She says, ice cream is amazing. I just got cosmic ice cream from Walmart, and I can't wait to eat it, but I just went to the gym. Come on, Rebecca, you're killing
You've
me.
already burned those calories. Go ahead. You pre-binge on the ice cream. You pre-burn the calories. Go for it.
There you go. I'm like, oh my
It's just
God.
milk. It's just milk.
Hey, they say if you and this is for everybody, by the way. If you have cake or cookies and stuff, if you break them by hand first, the calories fall out, so there are no calories. So I think if you scoop as you push the spoon into the ice cream, the calories release, right? Isn't that how it works? Anyway, where are we? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jojo.
Oh, Jojo. I didn't even put Jojo's thing up there. Jojo. Was it? But I was so busy listening to you talk, Angie. I was enthralled. Then I was like not paying attention.
She said anything good happening in the next few months, and then she said
Okay.
family and kids, and then I saw the trip, and she said she's coming to AZ. Um,
Hmm.
are you planning on going to that indoor water park or some? Like I see you definitely at a water park. I do see that it's not. Um, they made it clear that it's not a natural water thing. Like it feels like it's a man-made water thing.
There's the one that's over there off of the 101, the new one that's massive.
Yeah, like they are clearly making it seem like it's just kids having fun, no stress,
Nothing left, right?
no
Nothing
nothing.
left.
You're just having a great time is how they're making it see. Uh Jojo. Um you're definitely gonna go to the water park. Um who's getting the divorce? Is it JoJo? Because they're making it seem like you're not looking for a man, and that's the furthest thing from your mind. But the song that they're playing is a love song. Um, you can go ahead, Don, because I just want to make sure.
No, you have me intrigued now. I got to hear this love song. Ooh, love song. Look at this, Two of Cups.
It's
Ooh.
somewhere over the rainbow, but it's a man singing it. Um,
Are you coming for a celebration? Because I'm seeing a celebration here. There's a celebration in front of you. Is there something like a birthday or something? I mean, I'm getting celebration, but it's interesting. I'm also seeing two aces and two twos. Two aces and two twos, which tells that's a lot of new energy, a lot of new
That's a
start.
lot. That's love. That's that couple energy. Like I literally hear it. Like you're totally not thinking about it. It's just kind of somebody who, like, they show him as a knight. She's coming for a graduation. They show him as a knight. they show him as a totally different energy than anything that you would ever think of. He's older, he's mature, he has a deep voice, he has a beard, but he's also the word that they're using is country boy, but like a very hands-on person, a person who doesn't mind getting his hands dirty, like around the house and doing things and fixing things. Like he's a different type. He's not like they're saying, not a corporate type. He's a more outside, let's get out and about type person. You are definitely not looking for him. You are not, like, you're going to actually be shocked when you meet this person. And he is going to pursue you. And I can't tell if you're here or there because it's sunny in both areas. The kids are definitely around, so that's why you're not even thinking about it. It's kind of you out and about with the kids, and you meet this person, and he is instantly gels with the kid. This is the word that they're showing. Like he instantly is like he makes them laugh. He makes, like, just being a kid is what they do. Like he's totally different than anybody you've met or anybody you would see yourself with. And so he's coming, and I hear to uplift. But I don't see and it's soon, like it'll be this year. Before 2024. Yeah, it is definitely this year.
And Angel, I mean, the person you're coming for, is it, it looks like it's interesting because it's like they're ready to enter the workforce too, because I'm seeing four wands. The Ace of Wands is like a new job, a new opportunity, and it's been planning for it for a while, and it's a good thing to celebrate. So is this somebody who's going right into the workforce? Because I'm seeing a celebration, a new job, and a celebration of graduation and the new job.
You know what? I saw that, but I wasn't sure if she was going into the workforce or not.
Oh, good question. Yeah, I think it's for the graduation.
It
That's
felt like
what.
really new, like you
Mhm.
haven't worked, and so it felt like a new, oh, we're getting into the workforce. But I wasn't sure if it was her or, now that you're
Mhm.
saying that, it could be the graduation she's coming to.
Yeah, that's
Nephew,
good.
no college.
Yeah, I know. I'm sensing the workforce, and I'm sensing a new job right around the corner. With a again, with this is getting started, so the job's offer is there, or the idea is there. The offer is coming in, and it's something to be celebrated along with the graduation. And it's interesting because it's going to give him some new ideas, new concepts, a new idea of what it is to be to be a responsible person. He's going to have a whole new enlightenment coming from this. This is good. Oh, she has her own business. Okay, so that's good news. Yeah, I see celebration of all this. This is all good news, and it's a start of something very exciting, very new, and that's a good thing. So hooray, hooray! Like that very, very much.
Then maybe it's a partnership because I definitely see you going to work,
Hmm.
like in some kind of, yeah, something new.
Hmm. And then hopefully it helps you, Jojo. Hopefully you got something from there. And with that said, let's go to our next one. That's Juliana Rivera, Ojeda. And hers was what is coming career-wise, education, money, etc., etc.
It's funny because I said which, immediately when I saw career wise, it was which career do you want to know about? I
Pick
literally
one.
heard those words and I just laughed like, what? So it's like you have a lot of options or you have a lot of things. It reminds me of a character I saw on one of these shows, and I have to remember what it was. And they're a person who's had all these different kind of jobs, and that's kind of what they're known for on the show, is having all these different jobs. But it's kind of like, what career do you want? You said career wise, so it's like, which one are you going to concentrate on and settle into? So um, I did hear you're not going back to school. I did, and then with the career, it's just really picking one and moving forward is what spirit is saying to me. Pick one of the things that you like to do and move forward. I do see trees, green herbs. So they're plants. So some plants, shop, like you're trying to find a way to break into that. And just go in the shop. I'm hearing just go into the shop and you'll get the job. Like if that's what you really want to do, go into the shop and go. Basically what I hear spirit saying is pick one, move forward on it, and then it'll happen. Like, but I clearly hear education. Like you don't seem to, like when you get in a classroom, you seem to like doodle. You seem to kind of look out the window. Like that's just not where you want to be. You're not focused when you go into school or into a classroom in any sort of way. If it's something online, you don't feel engaged. Like you want to go into the classroom because you want to be engaged. Then when you get in the classroom, you kind of isolate and you're all about and looking outside and doing other stuff and not paying attention to what's going on. So school just doesn't seem to be where you're focused at right now. And then they're saying with a career, just pick one. I do see something with plants and like they keep saying herbs over and over and over and over again. And then I see you in a shop, like there's a glass counter and you're behind the counter and you're showing people stuff, but I see the actual potted plants too. So it has something to do with herbs and plants and like you just enjoying that and being that's what seems to be your true heart's desire is how they show it to me because they show it to me like how you make the little how do you make the heart, they're showing me the little heart and saying that's your true heart's desire, you're just not doing it, like you're kind of all over doing a little bit here, a little bit here, and you haven't just picked one, and they're saying just pick one, like it'll move forward, but pick what you like, and then that's it.
Super. Well, hopefully it helps you, enough. And hopefully there's something exciting there. And most importantly for the career, because it's like, Lord knows, we all have been in a place where we always are kind of curious, what's next? What's ahead of me? What do I want to do? And am I done with what I'm doing? Lord have mercy. Next in line, though, is what is it? Buns Fish 0801.
Rebecca, you are correct, but see how PC I was with describing that?
And that fit, by the way, too. That fit very well. I don't think Buns Fish is here. So
he was the H, the person that said I was H something, something,
okay.
something, and now I'm this person. They ended up joining on Twitch.
Okay. Oh, and Juliana was answering on Facebook. She said, going to school for vet tech, just finished my first semester, got 4 A's, 2 B's.
Oh, good job.
Currently working at the Humane Society in Puerto Rico.
All right.
So I didn't notice until I just saw it there.
Oh, Bun says, I'm here. What is your question? I don't remember. I don't remember what they said at all.
Bunfish, let us have a question, general or specific, please.
And does Bunfish, does that mean anything like in the gaming world? Like that's seems to be a specific name.
Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Could you look into this month for me? You mean the month of May? Okay. The saying April showers bring May flowers. They're saying it to me as they're saying May showers bring April flowers. Are you going back to something? it seems that you're going in the opposite direction as you're supposed, like you're circling back to something, like where it would be April to May, you're going back, you're doing it in the reverse, you're doing something in the wrong. Oh, because it would have people laugh. It does make me laugh. But it seems to me that you're doing something in reverse order, or you're going back to something instead of moving forward. It's how they're showing it to me. Because instead of it saying April showers bring May flowers, I heard May showers bring April flowers. So you're moving backwards in time. And this is specific to time. You're going back to something. That you should not be doing. You're messing up the natural order of how you are supposed to progress forward. So are you going back? Are you revisiting something? Is there a relationship that you're going back to? I don't want to assume that. But you're going back to something that you should not be doing. And I clearly hear you're reversing time, but not in a good way. Not in the, oh, let me redo it. It's in a, we're like, whatever's waiting for you is here in June, but you're going back to April, and April's already passed and we're in May. So why are you trying to go back and fix things from April? Is how they're showing it to me. And they're clearly saying it's not a good thing. You should be looking forward to move forward. It's something that you're going back to. They're clear. They keep showing me back. They keep showing me May, but you are forcing the hands of time back this way, trying to fix something. And what you want is waiting for you in June. Let me see if I can figure out what they're specifically saying. Don, you can go while I try to figure out what is the thing that he's trying to go back and fix. Or she. It seems to be a male energy.
I'm sensing that there's, for me, I'm getting a lot of activity at the end of the month, not the beginning. The beginning of the month and in the middle, I don't get a lot of anything. But for some reason, I'm seeing a whole lot of activity closer to the end of the month. I don't know if you have something planned, or you're going to a trip, or there's some activity at the end of the month that is really like going to kick up a lot of energy in your world. So it's like something closer to the end of the month. You got that too?
Because they're saying what's waiting for you is in June. You should be looking forward to June, but you're concentrating on something in April.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the end of the month, and I'm getting a lot of activity. Are you planning something at the end of the month? Because again, I'm seeing a
She
whole lot of.
says she's a she. I get a dominant male energy, so you're a very strong energy. Did you have a tiff with a friend? Like, that's why I thought it was a relationship, because it seemed to be something to do with a friend. Or it seemed to be something with a female. So I'm wondering if you had an issue or something with a friend. There's something you're going back for, and they're saying you should be moving forward. So it's in June, but they're not showing. And they said you know what it is that you're going back for. You're
But again, is there something happening at the end of the month? Because again, I'm seeing a lot of activity around the end of the month. You have something planned at the end of the month. You haven't responded to that yet, so I'm just kind of curious. Is there something planned at the end of the month, or do you have some activity? Because I'm seeing a lot of energy around that, and I'm wondering what you're putting into it, or what you expect from it, because there's a lot of focus on that end of the month.
I hear your
applications results in coming May. Okay, so if you're waiting for them,
either you're not being honest with yourself about something, or you're not being honest with us, because I hear be honest about it. Like and I don't know you personally, so I would never call you a liar, but they're saying that you're not being honest about something.
well, I think that if you're looking for the results, I think that's maybe what you're looking for, but they'll come closer to the end of the month. They're not coming in the middle of the month. I don't see them. Again, what is going to be putting a lot of energy into your life is the end of this month. So I would say that if you're looking for results, those results are coming at the end of the month, or closer to the end of the month.
No, I don't get anything without about education. Whatever you're looking for is in June, but they keep showing this back. And I keep hearing that you know what it is. You're not being honest about it. And this is spirit. This is not me because I don't know you personally and I would never say that. But this is what I'm hearing as I'm asking, like, well, what is it? What is it that she's looking back for? And they're saying you're not being honest about it. That's all I'm getting. They're just repeating the same thing.
Okay. Next in line, hopefully it helps you, Bunsfish. Next in line is Pam F. And Pam F was just saying she's good unless we have something about her spiritual journey this week. The one thing I did get, Pam, though, for you that came through to me is that you were just on a business trip, and in that travel, it's interesting because I'm sensing that you had like a deja vu moment there, like you'd been there before, you'd done that before. Did you experience something like that while you were on the trip? Because I'm sensing that you did, and I'm sensing that you probably would not have had that moment if you weren't in this exploration phase that you're going through now and exploring the gifts. Because I'm feeling like it's like one of those things that again slowly awakening you in you. So it really wasn't so much deja vu; it was more of a moment that you're getting information, more of a download, more something else. Did you experience something like that on your trip?
Who is Scott? And Scott has a unique nickname.
The lay is wicked tonight. Devin R., you are next in line after we get done with Pam. Pam, are you still here? And again, Scott, whatever, DC for the first time. Did you have like a deja vu moment? Did you feel like you were there before, that you had been there before, that you had seen something before? Because again, I'm sensing that feeling, and she doesn't know it's Scott.
The nickname rhymes with Frank. They're saying Frank isn't the nickname, but it rhymes with Frank. Or sounds like Frank.
Maybe there's a Scott coming in. Maybe Scott lying ahead, waiting, hopefully.
I'm wondering if she only knows this person by the nickname. Um, it's a unique nickname, like a family name or like oh, this is what we call like you, I don't know. Frank. Oh, her husband's name. Nope. Pam. Okay. I just keep hearing Scott and that the name is rhymes with Frank, like the nickname rhymes with Frank. So her ex-husband is Frank. Did you have a weird, oh, maybe it is Frank. Like I hear okay. Did you have a nickname for him that was not a very good nickname? Okay. So that, well, why did they say sounds like Frank? Um but who is Scott? Okay. Oh, I don't get anything else. They just keep repeating the name and sounds like. They're showing me like a psychedelic. Like if you were to look into a kaleidoscope, did you have a dream or something that looked like a kaleidoscope, or did you have a vision or something that looked like a kaleidoscope? Like you're altering, like if you were on a mushroom trip. Um, they're giving me that really psychedelic feel and that kind of like if you were to look inside of a kaleidoscope, that's kind of how they're showing it to me. And I'm wondering like if you had a dream like that, or if you had a vision or something like that. Because I said, well, is there anything about the journey? And then that's what they showed me. Like maybe you're having images. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like maybe you don't see, and this is the beginning of you starting to see, and it's just a whole bunch of colors kind of coming together, and they haven't come into focus yet. You're trying to focus them, so maybe that's what your spiritual journey is. You're about to see more clearly, or you're trying to focus in on what you're seeing. So that's the next step. But that's all I heard about. That's all I hear about your journey is that it's something to do with focusing in on the visions that you're seeing, and that's it.
Well, hopefully that we can take something from that, Pam, and and maybe Mr. Scott will be Mr. Right. That would be nice. Woo-hoo. With that said, let's look at the next one in line. Devin, Devin, are you here? Did you pop in? I don't remember seeing you or not. I don't know. Did Devin make
I
it in?
remember her at the very beginning. She was from Facebook.
Okay,
Oh, general reading.
okay. Devin, are you here?
I immediately heard, "What are you waiting for?" You're okay. They show you digging a ditch. You're digging a ditch. Like you're digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole. You're digging a ditch. They show me you digging a ditch. Like you're digging your own grave. And they're saying, "What are you waiting for?" You're going in the wrong direction. And that's why you're digging your own grave. You know which direction you want to go, but you're letting things in your life keep you where you are planted. Like you're making plans for long term stay, and they're saying you're moving in the wrong direction. We know where you want to go. We know your heart's desire. We know that this is where you want to go. Why are you digging a ditch that you're going to jump into? Like they show you digging this ditch and then jumping in there and then saying, "Oh, nobody will help me." So they're saying you're digging your own ditch. You're moving in the wrong direction. You're going the wrong way. So they're saying there's a train that is coming. You either get on this train and move forward, and and they're clearly saying these people either go with you or you leave them there, but staying missing the train, you'll end up digging your own ditch. You're working harder. You're working extremely harder than you're working harder than you need to. Uh, if you would focus forward, you would not have it so hard. You're moving. They're clear you're moving in the wrong direction, and they show this train going that way, and you're either going to jump on it or you're going to miss it, and it's not going to keep coming back. It's like you're asking for one thing, they're giving it to you, and then you're like, nope, let me go back and do this instead, because you're not living your life for you. You're living your life for your family or people in your life, and this is just how they're presenting to me. Like they clearly show me you digging a grave or a ditch for yourself. And that's all I see now.
Hmm. For me, I'm actually sensing um, a spirit, and it's a grandfather figure, mother's side, um, African American male, um, um, 5'10", 5'11", but kind of the back is kind of like this, over like aged over, so it's like leaning over, or not leaning over, but like as you get older, you kind of hunch a little bit. Um, It's funny because I'm sensing like a good storyteller. He was somebody who could tell a great story. He's somebody who was very communicative, somebody with people like to listen to talk. He could tell a story, he could weave a tale in a way that really did enthrall people. He was a very kind and caring man. Um, but I'm not exactly sure why he's here. I'm not getting a reason why he's here. I just know the connection to Devin. I know that Devin's connected to this person. And damn, it's hot in here. And either it's hot or cold when they come in, I tell you, because it's like I'm having my own summer moment here.
Will he tell you what his name starts with? Because I think I know who it is.
Jesus Lord, I am sweating like a big dog. Whew. He is like right here. It's that strong. Energy is amazing.
Will he tell you what the name starts with?
I'm trying to get that. I'm trying
Okay.
I'm very. It's interesting because now I'm very lightheaded. I'm very dizzy. Oh wow. Um, No, again, my ego jumped in as I was fanning myself, and I was trying to, and so I was hearing Charles, but Charles does not sound, it doesn't seem right. He doesn't feel like a Charles or a Charlie or something. He doesn't feel like that. It's like, it doesn't seem, something's not connected there. So even though I heard that, I think that was my ego putting that in. I don't know if that was his name because it doesn't seem to fit. This is more of a unique name. It was kind of a name that it's kind of like an old name. It's like a old cultural name, not so much a standard name. It was a little different. And it's like his last name. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting the fact. I'm feeling like he worked. Again, I'm feeling like the north again. Like I'm drawn to Michigan and that area, and I'm drawn to like the car factories and all that stuff. And I'm drawn to that. But then again, I'm for some reason I was just like my focus was sent to South Carolina. So I'm like, what the? I just got whiplash, and I don't know what the hell happened there because I'm feeling and sensing Michigan and that part of the country, and then all of a sudden, it's like all of a sudden I'm seeing this pointing to South Carolina.
Okay. So the person that we're reading is my cousin. The person that you're talking about is her granddad. It's her mom's dad. His name is Ulysses, but they called him Ulysses.
Mm.
They pronounced it
Which came to
weird.
the president because it's interesting because I was getting the past president and I'm thinking, is that like a last name? So it's
Yeah.
go ahead.
And he did work on cars. He was tall, dark, and he did tell stories. Like when you said that, I just started laughing because I remember one day he was gonna fix something on my car, and he took me to wherever, or he took me somewhere to get something, to get auto parts or something, and then he just pulled up in front of my granny's house and like pretty much threw me out like on the street. But yes, I know who you're talking about. It's her grandfather, but my uncle. And it's on her mom's side, so that's who I know. That's how I know who it is. Because when you said it, I was like, I wanted to say something about the car, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to throw you off in any way. And when you said it's a unique cultural name, his name is actual Ulysses, but they called him Ulysses.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a son, and they call him Ulysses.
I see. And is there a connection to South Carolina?
I think that's where she wants to move because we are
Oh,
there. She's in Michigan now, and that's why they keep saying you're moving in the wrong direction. She's trying to like make more permanent grounds in Michigan, but they're saying that's not where you want to be. You want to move forward. You're on the wrong train, and the decisions that you're making aren't for you. It's for family, which is keeping you there, and you're digging your own grave by staying. You're like I know what you're praying for. I know what you're asking for. You're asking for better. You want this. You want this. And when we give it to you, when we show it to you, you just want, because we've read her before, and I remember they saying, "Give us a month and we'll change your life," or give us something. Like she said something about being a traveling nurse or a traveling CNA or something, and they were saying, "Give us one chance to move you forward, and we'll change your life." And she's going this way instead of this way. They have been clear about that.
well, you know me, don't remember. I don't remember Jack. I won't even remember this tomorrow. So it's but I do see him telling me South Carolina.
Yeah, because that's where she wants to go. He clearly knows where and I think that's where her actual dad is. I'm not sure, but somewhere, I think her dad is down south somewhere, but that she wants to go because I remember it was something about the beach, and I think you got the same connection last time. See Four Seasons, I see you like you got all of that, and they're
Yeah.
clearly saying it. But they're saying you're asking, you're saying, give me, give me, give me. We're giving, and you're saying, nope, I'm just gonna stay here and do this because it's better for the family than thinking of your own self. And what they're saying is, if you move, then maybe they'll move. Like you
Well,
can't, like you're digging your own grave, is how they were showing it to me. And so I don't even know if she's still here, but that's definitely what they were saying. And the granddad is animated like that, like he is freaking hilarious. And so is the son.
If you could pass this on and have her review this because he was here and he's gone now because I'm much cooler, thank God. But man, when they come in, for folks who don't know this, when they come in, they either get me very hot. I feel the heat exchange is it's crazy heat, or I get very cold. And
Yeah,
so
he had a big old car, like back in the like the word they're using is deuce and a quarter, like them big giant cars from back in the day. Yeah. Yeah. And he repaired cars. Like he was a person in the family that would repair cars.
yeah, and he was Northeast. Was he in Michigan specifically?
Michigan. Yeah, we all
Yeah,
in Michigan. Yeah.
it's crazy, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, oh, I love it. I love the confirmation. You know, and so unfortunately she wasn't here but she can replay this. So again, when you replay this, know he came to you and he's telling you South Carolina because that's a left. He made it clear, South Carolina. So interesting. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love it. Next. Wonderful. Wonderful. Susie, I think was next, right? Or am I wrong? Is that right?
I think that's what she said.
Hello, Patty Healer. Good to see you. Absolutely. She said she wants to move to South Carolina too.
Susie Q24. And Keena told her to reply a long time ago. I don't see that there's anything there.
Okay, so then let's move on. And Susie, if you pop in, or if you're on and you have a delay, let us know. Unless you're on one of the other ones that it's not coming through. Then it's Elisa. Is that right? She's next. Let me pull up the list too. Is that right, Angie?
Susie Q said general reading, please. So she is here.
Okay, Susie, super. Thank you. Thanks for jumping in. Before you go, Angie, Kelly, no.
Oh my gosh, Don, you took the words right out of my mouth because I was going to say no. And does he already have a girlfriend? Are you trying? Look, because they showed me that scene in Martin where it said, you trying to break up a happy home. Like, are you trying to break up this relationship? I immediately heard no when I read the word.
Yeah,
So
me too.
the answer is no. And I feel like you're trying to break up his relationship.
Yep. No, we both just got the same. It was strong too. It was.
It was a quick no.
That's why I had
the story. I mean,
that's why I had to blurt it out because I was like, I can't.
Yes, Kelly C. Webb, the answer is no. He's not going to ask you out. And I feel like he has another relationship or he's in a relationship. It's how they said it. Like as soon as I read the question, we heard a quick no. I heard it and Don heard it too. So the answer is no, he's not. And I feel like he's in a relationship and maybe he's in a relationship because I heard one of my favorite people on TV say, you trying to break up a happy home. Oh my God, that is so mean. That is all spirit, Kelly, not me. I do not think that you are trying to break up a happy home. These are their words, not mine. Taylor W. I don't know if you're on the list. Was there a Taylor on the list, Don?
I don't see a Taylor on the list. I think they came long after Christine. Christine was our last.
Oh, okay, then no.
Yeah, I think they missed it.
And so now we're on Susie Q. And she said general. Is that correct?
Are you asking me to remember? Come on. You know how that works.
Okay.
Let's see. Where is it even? I don't even. I got tied up with the no. I got distracted with the no. I'm sorry.
Right. Immediately when I read it, I was like, no. And I was like, should I even break through this? And then you said it, and I was like, we're on the same page. We both heard no. Immediate, like no, period. End of sentence.
Exactly. Yep.
Susie said general. Okay. Um,
Susie, are you in healthcare? Are you in healthcare, or somebody in your immediate family in healthcare? Because for some reason, I'm getting the feeling of healthcare. I'm getting a feeling of like a clinic setting, that kind of thing. Does this resonate with you? Good night,
Bye,
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Good night.
Good having you.
I promise I will respond to email you sent. Don't. I promise, Rebecca. I promise.
And Rebecca, do you want to join us on the class too? Let us know. Remember, make sure that you let Angie know that too. So, Susie, no, not in healthcare. Okay, because I'm getting healthcare. I'm getting a healthcare situation. I'm getting a clinical situation. I'm getting like a doctor's care. I'm getting. I'm seeing. I'm getting something in the abdomen. Something in the abdomen. Something in the abdomen. And I don't know if it's again for you or someone very close to you. It's again very specific to the family. You're very close, but
She
there's a
takes care of her mom.
okay, but maybe that's it. Is there something with your mom in her abdomen? Something with I don't know. It's like I'm being drawn to my abdomen, and so the organs that are there, I guess, are the stomach, the intestines, the pancreas, the I don't know what else is there. Liver, maybe I don't know. Is there something there going on with your mom? Because I'm getting a feeling there that something's going on there. Does that resonate with you? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I love it when my beard's like this because it makes my face more animated when I do this. All right,
You ever seen those dancing Santa Claus that be shaking?
Yes,
It reminds me of one of those.
exactly. I'm psychic Santa. What can I say? She says
She
no.
said
Okay, well,
no.
yeah. If your mom suggests to you that something's going on there, please have that looked at because I'm getting something. I'm getting something there. I'm getting something there. Okay, just so if you get something again, if your mom mentions that or some again, there's something going on, and it may not even be your mom, but there's somebody in you or your immediate family. There's something you need to look at there. So keep that in mind. So if somebody mentions something, please have it looked at. Don't just take it for granted.
I keep hearing Susie Q, you have no clue about the good that you do. Like you're generally a nice person that just does nice stuff for people. And you don't understand the magnitude of what you're doing. Like they're showing it as if there was an earthquake, like you're the epicenter and your goodness radiates out and just touches that many people. Like you don't understand how good you are or how, but it's just you being your normal self. And then I'm hearing you're going to be rewarded financially. I don't know if you're having any financial situations, but like they're showing you as the epicenter of the earthquake and then your goodness radiating out, and they're saying you're going to be rewarded, and I hear financially, like you're going to get a financial reward. I don't know that they're saying that you're having a financial situation. um so but you're going to get a financial, and this is blessing, and they specifically chose the word blessing, like like saying blessing would mean more to you than saying reward. They were clear that the word blessing was it. They see you being very humbled, like some people are getting together just to reward you or to say or to be um to kind of show appreciation and gratitude for you, like giving you your flowers now is how they're making it seem. They're giving me goosebumps, so I'm assuming that I am on the right track. It seems to be something like around Mother's Day or something. It's coming up very soon, like you're going to get this financial reward because people are just like, oh my God, like maybe they see your struggle or maybe they see your situation and they just want to bless you or reward you. Bless you. They keep making me go back and say bless you. And it's a financial blessing, and they're saying you're not even going to use it on you. You're going to continue to do good in the community with the money that they're going to give you, even though that's not what it's for. Um, and that's all I get. They just keep circling around to how good you are and showing me that earthquake and how you radiate out the goodness into the world, and that you're going to get this reward. And that's it.
Super. Well, hopefully it helps you, Susie. Next in line is Alicia.
Alicia, and she says she just wants to know if her dad is proud of her. I saw that, and he said, and I immediately heard yes when I read the question, and I heard he is. He seems to be a was he a tall man? Um, had a very big presence. Um, he seems to be funny. Um, Something about bean, butterbean, or something. Like, is there a nickname that he called you or something? Like, he seemed to rhyme when he talked, like, but it was just the way that he talked. And he's is something about why would he not be proud of you? You raised a genius. These are his words, not mine. You raised a genius. Um, he just laughs, like he makes the people around him laugh. Um, he's such a good spirit, and he jokes, but he also, you don't want to flip that switch on and make him get serious. Like he's funny, ha ha, but don't make me, have to not be funny. He's a very good guy. He's a very caring guy. This is the way they make it seem. They're showing it like a grandfatherly spirit, though, to me. Um, Protector. Um, Something about keeping these beanhead boys away from my granddaughter. Something about beans. There definitely something about Devin said her phone went dead. We were just reading your granddad came through, Devin. You should go back about maybe 20, 30 minutes, Don. Is that where we were? And listen to what we said.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Your granddad came in, and I told the story about him. But yeah, you'll like it. But Alicia, it's something about beans or butter bean or something, like it's like keeping these beanhead boys or something away from her. Like it's like pushing them down. Like they're coming up to her, and he's just knocking them out the way. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, 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 nope. And he's keeping them away from you or away from her. Like he's in grandfather mode, not in dad mode. Like you already know. I'm getting goosebumps. So he's like, you already know you're great. You raised a genius. You already know that I'm proud of you. You already know how I feel about you. He's like, why would you? Why would you even ask? But his focus now is on protecting his granddaughter because she's so bubbly and sweet and wide-eyed, and he's saying naive. He thinks that she's a little bit naive romantically or relationship wise, not like she's smart as a whip because he keeps saying genius and he keeps using the word genius, but romantically he is like she's naive. And that's what I'm getting down. You can go ahead.
Um, Elisa, okay. I'm getting some information. I'm getting you have a brother. It's just you and a brother. I'm getting that your father is passed. Has your father passed? Because I'm thinking he's here with me. Is he with you or has he passed? This is another Flint, Carolina thing. Holy crap! What's going on? Are you from Flint and are you in Carolina as well? Or am I reading the same person?
No, you're right. We went to high school together, and now she lives, I believe, in one of the Carolinas.
Okay. I'm like, deja vu
You
moment.
like, why are they making me so hot? You know it'd be nice and humid down south in that whole little area over there.
Did he pass though? Is the father
She
passed?
said yes, pass. And she's in North Carolina. Okay, I knew it was one of the Carolinas.
North. Okay. Okay. It's interesting because your father is presenting himself in a he. Hmm, he was clean shaven, but he had a bit of a stash. He's showing me when he was like in his 40s, 30s and 40s. Is when he felt like he was his strongest. He loved his family, and I'm getting it. But he had like a mustache. He had like a fro, maybe like this much hair. It was like not real, but like this. Um, in a suit, and he's presenting himself in a suit to me. Does that resonate with you? Damn, it is hot. Lord have
She
mercy.
said yes. I was just about to be like, Brandon, turn the air.
I
Making me
know.
hot.
I know. Um, I'm asking him why everybody's coming in. Damn, just
He
open the
said
door.
he loved to dress.
Yes, he looked fine. He had to. It's interesting because he has what I'm seeing is like this plaid suit. It was like plaid. It was like big boxes of plaid. It was interesting, and he yeah, it was like he liked dressing. He liked to dress up. He liked to present, but that's when he felt like he was in his best because he's presenting. He lived older, but that's where he presents as being the best time for him in his life. And you don't have a brother, right? It's just you and a brother. Is that correct too? I can't even see. I got to put my
I
glasses on.
thought she had a brother. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I'm getting only her and a brother. Is there more, or is it just her and a brother? Yes, her and a brother. Okay. Okay. Well, he's here, and I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to tell me for you.
Older.
Yeah, the brother's older, about 3 to 4 years older. Have you been doing some reminiscing because it's like he's showing me a reel, like you've been rehashing things. Are you going through this period where you're kind of questioning things, or where you're kind of trying to think, what if, what if, what if? Because he's showing me like a reel, a film, and it's like you're rehashing things. Have you been trying to go back? Are you been kind of questioning things, or kind of going back and thinking, what if, what if, what if? Because I'm getting the feeling like that's what he's showing me, and he's trying to tell you, you are where you need to be. You are the person that you needed to be. You have gotten there. Don't do that. Don't question. Don't look back. Okay. Again, move forward. Because he's showing me this reel, and he's like, this isn't going to help you. It doesn't help you to review. Um, don't look back and say, have things changed? This is time to move forward. So he's kind of asking me to have you turn he's saying turn the camera off. And I guess what he means by camera, it's like the movie projector or whatever off. And he's like, know that you are the person you needed to be. You're on your path, and just be happy and thrilled that where you are. And he wants you to know that you are where you need to be, and don't look back, don't regret. Okay. Whew, Lord have mercy. Y'all can go now. I need to cool down.
Spirit is really itching my ear like crazy. Like, say it, say it, say it. It's something about a dark room and a light. It's a doorway. The light is the door. You're far from the door. Like you're in the furthest corner of the room that you could possibly be. The room isn't that big, but it seems that big, and it's all dark. And I know it's you, and the door keeps moving. Opportunities. Are you getting? Are people asking? It's something about jobs. Like, are you turning down jobs or opportunities? Like maybe I feel like there's a couple that came and it wasn't the right amount of money because the door keeps moving. These are opportunities that are coming to you. This is a light. This is a light. This is a light. And you don't know. You're in the dark because you're not applying for these jobs. These are opportunities that are coming to you. That's why you're in the dark. And I feel like you're turning down jobs that are not paying enough or not meeting your requirement, but a good one is coming. It's just to prepare you to be ready to move. And this is their word, not mine, to move. There's a climate change. So wherever you're going from to, it's a climate change. So, but it's not Michigan. You're not going back to Michigan. it's a climate change. You're moving, they show you moving across the US. It's not in your plans. It doesn't seem like this is anything you're like, oh, I want to go, but the opportunity is coming. And I feel like they're saying that you've had these offers or you've had people kind of reach out to you and you're just like, no, 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 you like where you are. Again, drop the hammer. I think the last time I we did a reading for you, it was something about dropping the hammer and being the person who is making these changes. They show you like writing the rules. Like this is the rule book and you're writing the rules, you're writing the procedure, you're writing the guidelines. You're very knowledgeable and it seems like it's going to be a hard time in the beginning just because you are going to be that hammer. You're going to be like they show me the scene in She Devil with the little lady who was real mean to Roseanne Barr, and then they became fast friends. She was like the real mean lady, and then they became fast friends. So it's like you're coming, and they're also reminding me of this teacher that I had. She was the person that they would send into the facility. Like if your facility was failing, in the medical area, like you were not passing your inspections or whatever, they would send her in to clean it up and get all the riffraff out and rearrange everything. So you're that person that's about to come in and clean it up. So the job offers seem to be coming to you. You are not applying for them. Like you're not even looking and they're just, coming. And I don't even feel like your resume is up to date at this time. This is based on past things. Like if you really updated your resume on LinkedIn, they're showing me LinkedIn, you would get offers that are out of this world. But there is change, there is movement, there's job, and these are things that you have not been looking for. Opportunities are coming, but the reason the light keeps moving is because there are different opportunities that are coming, and the ones that are the initial ones weren't great, but it'll get better, better, better. It's just to let you know that you are a hot commodity, like you are wanted. You don't feel wanted. And then there's something about a man, a gentleman. You want a southern gentleman with a deep voice. You want him reminiscent of your dad, like in the spirit of how your dad was a protector. You don't want that person, but you want reminiscent into that kindness, that kind of stand up guy. That's what you want. It's coming, but it's after you move. That's all I get.
Super. Well, Alicia, you got some good stuff out of that. It was definitely full of more information than I anticipated, that's for sure. So,
The spirit's coming through tonight, Don. Look, you calling them all in.
I'm telling you, I'm like, whoa, Lord have mercy. But when you come in next time, folks, Spirit, please don't be so warm. Bring me some cold energy because I can put a coat on or something. Damn. I got the AC cranked down because I was feeling warm today, but it's like this has been wild. Anyway, before we go on, I'm getting. Is there someone in here with the last name of Ivy, with the name of Ivy, and I'm getting San Diego? If somebody is, please acknowledge, okay? Ivy in San Diego. And let's move on, though, as well, to Nanika. I think Nanika was next. Is that right, Kina? And Nanika, are you still here? Did you give us a question?
He said, are there any messages regarding romance or career?
Okay.
And I was looking back to see if I saw anybody with the last name Ivy, but I don't.
Okay.
I see an I fly. Oh, no, angels will fly. No. Okay.
Yeah. I was just kidding. For some reason, Ivy was flashing at me, and then San Diego, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm wondering if it was a person. So, and then Nika's asking for what? I'm sorry, I didn't see that either. I haven't paid attention. Sorry.
Romance or career.
Mary, you are not on the list. I don't see your name on the list. But join us tomorrow or next Wednesday, and if you join early enough, you definitely can get yourself on the list.
Oh, Nika is at 2001, and it's, are there any messages regarding career or romance?
Okay.
Did you just have a breakup, Nika? They make it seem like there was an ending. and you're ready to jump right back out there. You're like, you know what? That one's done. Next, 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 next. Like you're on a mission to get to an ending or to get to a matrimony is how they make it seem. So one ended, another one, you're ready for another one. It's how they make it seem, like this one to the next one. You're not wasting any time dwelling in it. You don't seem to be uh dwelling on anything. Um, mm, I don't see anything about a new romance, but I do see that it does feel like one ended. It was a while ago, and I am ready. Okay, they make it seem like it was a little bit more recent, but time is fluid, so I don't know. But they seem like one ended, and you're ready to just move on. Like let's get this show on the road. There's no time to waste. Like you don't seem to be harboring like, oh, I wonder if you're like, oh, it's done, and let's keep it going. Um, you seem to be the way that they make it seem like is you seem to be very absorbed in a relationship when you get into the relationship, and you kind of put other things on the back burner because you're all about the relationship. The separation seems to be that it needs to move your career forward. Are you thinking about changing careers? Because they're showing me like the contrast of like a lawyer versus something else. Like maybe you were this and you're trying to be that, or you're thinking about doing that, or they're saying you need to be something else. So are you thinking about a career change? Is how they're making it seem. And they want you to focus on this career part because it's not in a negative way that you're absorbed into the relationship. It's just that when you're in a relationship, you're all about the relationship. Not in an obsessive, like, oh my God, I have to have this type person. You seem to be very level in the relationship, and you know when it's time to go. Like you it seems like you have a list of of things like this is my bottom, or this is all I'm gonna take. Like this is your whatever, and once you get to that point, oh, okay, this is done, and you just move on. Like you don't have any, um, you don't have any issue with being like, oh, this is done. I'm not about to reminisce about it. I'm not about to be. It's just over. It's done. Lesson learned. Moving on. You say yes, I am. Is it yes, I am, in that you're looking for a career change because it seems to be a go on whatever the new career change is? Um, Oh, she do get consumed with being a good partner. Yes, you are a very good partner, but they don't make it seem like it's in an obsessive way. You just give what you want to receive is how they make it seem. And then this breakup or this necessary separation is for you to move your career forward. And I do feel like you're making a career change, and it's a yes on making the career change to whatever it is. Um, I hear the word non-traditional. So is the career a non-traditional thing that you're trying to do? She is looking for a career change. It's a non-traditional thing that they're saying. Like
So
maybe you
sorry.
make good money now and you're kind of apprehensive about leaving to go and do something else. Don, you can go ahead.
My nipples are loud. Sorry. I sniffled and heard it. I heard it myself, and I'm like, holy crap. I didn't think that microphone was so sensitive. Lord have mercy.
Woo!
Damn, wake
That's
me
not a
up.
sentence you hear every day.
Only from this crazy bunch, I'm telling you. The Nanika, um, let me see how I can put this in a. Angie, you may need to help me out with this. I don't know. Nanika, did said the Facebook feed went dark. Patty Singer says Facebook went dark. Interesting.
It still says is live now.
Yeah, I see mine's up and it's there right there still. I don't know. It's interesting,
Maybe
Patty.
you just need to refresh, Patty.
Yeah.
Like go out and come back in.
Nanika, when you were younger, when you were a child, did you experience some kind of um, trauma as a child um, that would impact? Because the reason why I'm asking is it seems like I think your relationship hit some bumps because of some trauma in the childhood, which you've carried into your relationships. Um, I think Angie, you kind of feel what? Yep. Okay. Does that resonate with you, Nanika? Lord, it's getting hot again.
I started to get hot. I said, nope, go back over there where Don is. Mm-mm. She said, oh, wow. So you
Was
can
that
tell us if you want us to continue or if you want us to stop.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Yeah. I I would just suggest that you've got to get some help getting over that trauma, which will help you be a more balanced, more I don't know the words to use, but the point is that I think
She said you can continue. They're telling me to tell you to inbox me or to email me. We need a conversation one-on-one.
yeah. Let me take this thing off so Angie can so you can see her email address because I think Angie's picking up exactly where I was headed, and it's a very uncomfortable conversation. Um, Let me take that off.
I relate, so
Yeah,
inbox me, and I promise I won't leave you on draft like I did Rachel. Rachel, don't. I mean, like I did Rebecca. I promise I will respond, but definitely so we can have a one-on-one
yeah,
conversation. Reading, I understand, and I know what they're telling me to tell you. They're saying tell her to inbox you, and we
yeah,
will have a conversation.
yeah. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. That's Angie's email address at the bottom there. A5Says yes, and make sure you get all the S's in there. There's a lot of S's in there. Because one can pop off and you because it looks so much you don't know, right? So it's like so. Anyway, A5 says yes, and I don't think the caps mean much because I think it'll
No,
take
they
me
don't. Just
exactly.
like that.
And
A5
then,
says yes at gmail.com.
yeah,
And sooner rather than later. Like you don't have to wait a long time. Sooner
yeah,
rather than later.
yeah. I think that'll be very enlightening because I think you need to hear the message that both Angie and I picked up. And if anybody doesn't know us well enough, if I'm thinking that Angie's already said it or she said it, we just tend to and so this should be no surprise that she picked up exactly where I was.
You said soon. Spirit said immediately, like ASAP. Don't wait. They're giving me chills, but not like this. Won't be a heavy conversation. It'll be a I understand, and it'll be an eye opening. Like, oh, I didn't even realize. So it'll be a healing thing. It'll be a good thing, not heavy. I don't want you to think it's going to be heavy. Like, oh, no. It's a good thing. It's a let's move forward, and
Very
so this is a good thing. So very, very good.
Yeah, yeah, super. Thanks, Angie. So, with that said, let's move on. And again, thank you, Nanika, for giving us that moment. Next is beautiful Sagittarius. Beautiful Sag, and I think beautiful Sag already said what they wanted as well, right?
I think it was a long. She always gives us a very long question.
Yeah, she does. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm copying it now as we speak. Beautiful Sagittarius. Oh man.
Didn't she ask this on the live with you and Shauna?
Something like that. What the people that I'm working with, they think about me, wasn't it? And yeah, we kind of had that same kind of conversation. And my answer, and it was kind of, it may have seemed kind of curt and rude, and it was not intended that way. And it is, what do you care? No, yours was this the one who has asked about what people in the club think about me?
No, this is the one who I kept seeing her moving up to the next floor in her job. Like
Right.
it was kind of like a mean girls club of girls in the office where she works, because I always see her in the front office, and it was kind of like a mean girls club thing. And I kept seeing her moving to the next floor. I was like, you're going to get a promotion. I see you moving up. I'm moving up. And she said she got transferred to a new facility and she don't like something about it. So this is what Spirit is asking me. You didn't like the people in the office before. You don't like the people in the new office. What is the common denominator in both of those offices? Like, the word that they keep saying to me over and over and over again is, are you paranoid? Like, are you looking for something that's not there? You haven't been in this, it doesn't seem like you've been in this position. And I'm not like, I'm literally saying what spirit is saying. Like, are you looking for something, or are you reading things into something that's not there? Like, I don't know. Like, it seems to be something in your past, and you automatically suspect that people are talking about you or saying things about you. Like, when they showed me your promotion, it was based on your workmanship. Like, you had a good past. Like, that was the thing. Because you're saying, what does my new manager and my coworker know about me? It seemed to be a good thing. Like, oh, you, like, they always made it seem like you were setting the standard. Like, everybody else does it this way, but you do it this way, and you were the good thing. Like, it seemed to be a good thing. It didn't see a bad thing that was happening to you. It seems like you were very like you were, like, it's all on your merit, and you're looking for um they don't like me. And what they keep saying is, why does it matter? You're being promoted or you're being moved because of your merits, and you're looking for drama and things that don't matter. None of them sign your paycheck. And that's how they're saying, like, why are you looking for it? And the word that they keep flashing to me over and over and over again is paranoid. You're paranoid about stuff. Like, this is the exact same thing that you were asking us last time. What is my coworker saying about it? What is my coworker saying about you? If I told you exactly what they were saying about you, what would it matter? Would you go in there and do something? Would you go in there and quit? What difference would it make for you tomorrow if I told you what they were saying? And so they're saying you are being promoted, you're like, it's based on your merit. So it doesn't matter if they knew who you dated back then or what you did back then. What difference does it make? Is how they're making it seem to me. Like, you are a very good and knowledgeable um, person, and your rise up is based on your merit. But you keep focusing on, what are they saying about me? Are they whispering about me? Anytime you see somebody talking, you think that they're saying something about you. But the one thing the spirit keeps saying to me over and over again, what difference does it make? And that's all I keep getting.
She says, no, I'm not looking for anything. The big bosses like me, but the bosses above me are threatened by me by sabotaging work I'm doing, putting patients' lives in danger.
How are they sabotaging your work? Like, you seem to be they show me you as a meticulous note taker. Like, you document everything. Like, you are the standard. Like, I feel like you are the person that is the standard. And then if you're having this issue, like, are you thinking that, oh, they transferred you to another facility and they said all these things about you? Because I don't feel like your move was based on any rumor. It was based on your merit. Like, you are a talented person. Every time I've ever seen you moving up, even when I see you move up to the next level, like, it was two levels up that you were going to move. You were going to get more money. And so it always seemed that it was on your merits. You are the standard. You are the standard. So when you say that they are doing stuff that are putting people's lives in danger, do you have evidence that this is happening? Like, and if it is, then you said that the big bosses like you. Why don't you go to them and say, this is what's happening? Like, there's a chain of command, or there's things that you can do. What is it that you want us to say? They don't like you documenting well. Right. You, like, they do. Who they don't like for you to document. I mean, that doesn't matter. You're still going to document. You're still going to do it your way. I'm very much like that too. Every single email, like, if somebody sends me something through a messenger, I send them an email and say, just to confirm what we discussed. And then I repeat what they said, because you'll never say that you didn't say it. This is just a confirmation. And they don't have to like it, but it's your documentation to say what it is. And so are you saying you're going to stop being you're going to stop documenting? Like, I don't understand what you want us to tell you. If Because you seem to already have all the evidence against your coworkers. So what do you want us to tell you about your coworkers? Yes, they're being mean. Yes, they're saying all these things. So what is it that you're saying that you want us to do? You just want us to confirm that they are being mean to you, or that this is happening? Because all the spirit keeps showing me is that it's on your merit. It's on your merit. It's on your merit. You are a very talented person, and all of your rise up has to do with your merit, not with people talking about So they're saying you're like, that's how they show it to me. They don't show it to me as any other way. Like you're doing what you're supposed to do, and that's why you are being rewarded, or you're being, you're rising up. So I don't know what else you want me. Like I don't know. Don, do you have anything?
No. Yeah, sorry, I was waiting.
Okay.
If that was the case, then as HR, Alicia Black says, as an HR professional, you better have documentation, keep all of that.
I don't know how else to say that you're the go-to person. Like you are the standard. That's what Spirit has always said. Every time I read you, you are the standard. That's it.
Just keep on keeping on, keep on keeping on. With that said, let's move on to beautiful Sages. You're next. No, Zeal to Heal is next. Oh, that's right. It's on the screen. I already typed it up there. Damn, I'm losing it. I am losing it. Okay, Zeal to
We
Heal.
had some good love readings. We had a couple that were, or maybe one. So let's hope this one will stay.
Angels
Who
before
is
I said, who is Spirit? Did you see that too?
um Are you asking who are the spirits that I'm consulting, or who is the spirit that is talking to me? When I say spirit, I mean God, your higher self, your higher power, whatever you refer to as your God, or how you refer to yourself. I say spirit because if it's the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, or spirit, that's how it is. Like it's just easier for me to say spirit because it may not be the same spirit. But in this case, it was the higher, the God source that is revealing this information to me. If it was my guides, I would say what their name was. So in this case, spirit is God, your higher power, your higher self, however you refer to your higher source.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. Usually, Spirit. I say Spirit because it's something that's given me information that is beyond me, and so I'm like, I consider it a gift, and it's usually by something higher being than am I. So, thank you, beautiful Sagittarius, for that follow up. And Zeal to Heal, we are with you now.
Never upset with you. My only thing is like you're the standard. Like spirit is just saying you are it. Looking for a love reading. Okay, deal to heal.
And warm vibes back to you, Ellie and Nicole. Thank you. We always love our warm vibes.
Ellie Nicole feels familiar, like I know her, or like she's a familiar energy to me. But let me concentrate. I like Zeal to Heal's little emoji or little avatar.
Mhm.
I like that. Isn't she a character from a show?
Yes, um, American Dad or something, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I know,
I
yeah.
like that.
Hmm.
Bob's Burgers. Okay, Tina. Yeah, I love it. It's cute. You, that's why I got like a easy, light energy from you, like a light-hearted energy, but kind of like what they're showing me is, and I don't know if you ever saw it. What was that show, Mel's Diner? What was the name of the show that had
Alice.
Alice? Yeah, because she
Mhm.
was a waitress. Kind of like a sharp wit, like that is what I get from you. And now they're showing me the Golden Girls. Um, and I feel like that's the kind of sharp wit that you have. It stings, but it's funny and it's truthful and honest. Like that's the kind of spirit that I get from you. And then I get um, do you have a accent or something? Some kind of they it's kind of like the Mills Diner. The like that's the accent I'm getting. The one with the red hair. What was the
Yes,
other lady's
Margaret.
name?
Yes,
Yeah,
Margaret.
her. I'm getting her kind of vibe. Her kind of.
Flo.
That's how I hear
Flo.
it.
Her name was Flo.
Yes. Okay. So that's what I was like.
Florence,
And
Florence Jean Castleberry.
they took me way, way back to her. Like that's the kind of thing I get, or that's the kind of warmness that I get. Like your wit is snappy. Um, but it seems to attract and they're saying men. Like I don't feel like you have any problem with attraction. it's you deciding if you want to be entertained by any of them. Like they make it seem like, you pique a lot of interest, but it's your choice in nope, not this one, not this one, not that one. So yeah, they're saying there doesn't seem to be a problem with suitors. It's you picking which one you want to tolerate, and that's their word, the one you want to tolerate.
Tolerate? That's not very positive, is it? It's like, what?
um, but that seems to be her sharp wit. It doesn't seem to be in a negative, like like the word the word seems bad, but it doesn't seem like in a negative like way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not getting anything on the future of love. Don, you can go ahead if you're getting anything.
The other thing I was thinking, it's interesting because I'm getting the feeling like you like gaming and gamers. Um, are you somebody who is into gaming and gamers and things like that? Nope. Okay. Because I'm getting unless the person you're going to connect to is a gamer, I'm seeing somebody again gaming and gamer sitting in front of a like a console or something and just playing and having a good old time. That's kind of what I'm getting. Um, are we having a miscommunication? Because it's like it says no. That's a shame. Or
Ellie,
just
okay, so Ellie, I said that she felt like a familiar energy, but the
okay.
reading that we're doing is for zeal to heal, Ellie. I just felt like you felt like a familiar energy, but we are talking about zeal to heal.
Anyways, I think that I get the sense that you're going to find somebody, but they're into gaming or they like gaming, and so for some reason I'm drawn to gaming, and I can see them sitting in front with a console and playing, which is quite kind of interesting. I don't know how that resonates, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So that's about all I'm getting, though. I don't get much else. Sorry.
I
Did you
don't
get
get
any?
anything like I don't get anything about a future um romance.
Mhm.
I don't get that you have. It doesn't feel like you have children either. I get an isolation, like a hermit energy, like a single. She says no. She said she is a hermit. Then how are you going to meet somebody if you're a hermit? You know what? I saw a TikTok today and she says, "Oh, I guess I'll have to meet them at Target or Home Goods or blah blah blah." Because somebody said, "Well, how do you expect to meet somebody?" She said, "I guess that Amazon Prime will have to send them to me, or I'll meet them while I'm at Starbucks or blah 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 blah." Um, That's why they use the word tolerate. Like you are deciding whether you want to tolerate these people. I don't feel like you have, like, they're making it seem like you don't have any trouble attracting people. And your sharp wit doesn't even seem to be something that's off putting. It just seems that none of them pique your interest in a way that you want to pursue them. So I don't see anything about love. Um, you're a very guarded person too. It's hard to read you. It's very hard to read you. But that's all I'm getting.
Well, hopefully it helps you. That was who again? Zilt Heal. Hope it helps you. And Ron, you are next. Ron C. And before we do though, Ellie, are you in? Are you out of the U.S. Or are you like in the U.K. or something?
When I was looking at her, they kept giving me like a boho style, like kind of easy breezy, beach type girl, fashionable though.
Hmm. She's in the
Um,
U.S. Okay.
that's what she said. She's in the U.S. and I got that kind of California girl type thing,
Mhm.
like Sex in the City type. I know they're in New York, but kind of like you would be that kind of friend or that kind of person. Fun. Let's go have some margaritas. Let's go have a drink. That's kind of how I'm getting it from her.
Okay. Well, Ellie, for some reason I'm seeing you in England. I'm seeing you in England. So I don't know if you're planning a trip or whether you're not planning, but you will be planning soon. I'm seeing you in England. I'm seeing you in London, and I'm seeing you like in Piccadilly Circus, I think they call it, or something. And so don't be surprised if you're going to be traveling there soon, or
I
sometime.
see the Eiffel Tower, and I see a man like you on a romantic trip. Because I heard
Mhm.
looking for love. Are you
Mhm.
looking for love? It's funny how like I saw her name and I was just like, oh my gosh, you seem like a familiar energy.
Mhm. Yeah, don't be surprised. It may not be in your plans, but I would not be surprised if you come back in a little while and let us know and say, "Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm going to England now." So,
She says she is looking for love. So I do
mm,
see it and I do find like so maybe it's a destination wedding or a destination trip or a romance like wherever you're in England for seems to be a romantic thing and it does seem to be a gentleman, older, white beard but a very neatly kept beard.
what
But
are you
he
talking about?
also
What are you trying to say?
no, like a very like
I resemble that remark. What?
no, like he seems to be like very
Quiet.
metro. You know how they're
Quiet.
like very yeah,
Very quiet.
like
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
trimmed and precise,
Yeah.
like that. And you just kind of just having fun and just off and about because I do when you said that I saw the Eiffel Tower like oh okay
Mhm.
I see her there too and it seems to be fun it seems to be romantic it doesn't seem to be business it seems to be romantic it seems to be like a trip that you I don't know if it's a trip of a lifetime. You haven't met him yet. He's coming. You're right. You haven't met him. He is coming soon. Before I want to say before the end of the year. Um, but I just keep hearing time of my life, time of your life. Like you're gonna be telling people like it was a whirlwind romance and then boom, it was just there. It was just done. So that's how I see it. Like it is coming. I know you didn't ask, but it like your energy just was like taking over.
Me
So yeah,
too.
that's what I see.
Yep. And so don't be surprised if you're going to London and to Paris and doing a very romantic time because it is on its way, whether you want it to or not. And that's what I see. Next is CO1 CO1047. However, anyway, the point is, you're next. Specific. My boyfriend and I have been talking marriage and kids, and I told him balls in his court. I could go so many ways with that, but I will not.
Is the Lord, let me finish reading the question. Can you see time? If I was gonna say, I don't know.
Oh. Can you see a time frame of when this is happening? Hmm.
I feel like you've already planned the wedding in your head. Like I see brides books. Like so, look at the dresses and stuff. Like I already see brides books. Like the magazines to like, oh, let's look at dress. Like you've already mentally planned it. You're ready to go. All he has to do is break out that ring, and you could literally pop the wedding right out. You could just boom, 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 boom. You seem like you are ready to go. Like, sir, what is taking so long? Um, do I see a time frame? Are you usually the dominant energy in the dominant personality in the relationship, because they make it seem like it's you that just needs to say, hey, well, let's just do this. What about this date? Like you seem to need to pull this conversation along, or you need to seem to pull this along. It's basically you just saying, okay, let's next. Okay, or we've been talking about it. Let's go look at rings. All right, where would you want to be married? Like you need to pull this along. Like he's not opposed to it. To me, it doesn't feel like he's opposed to it, but you need to pull it along. Like you are the dominant personality in a relationship, and he's just kind of like, okay, this is what she said. Like literally, if it was a situation where a man says, I just showed up, that's what it would be. You would plan it from A to Z. You don't even need him to be there. You could just plop him right down into the little church house and go ahead with the wedding. Like you could do it all by yourself in your sleep. You don't even need him there at all. And that's all I'm getting for CO 1047.
Super. Sounds like there's something there. Hopefully that will give you some inspiration.
So the timeline is you just moving it along, you
Exactly.
making it happen.
Yep. Next in line is Patty and then Christine. Are either Patty or Christine here? Yes,
Um,
Patty. P. Malone's here. Good. Okay.
they're up. CO 1047, they're saying that you could just casually go shopping and be like, oh, why don't we stop in here? And then there's the rings. Like, there's the ring size. Like, you literally have to walk him through this situation. He's not opposing it, but he's also not spearheading it. So it's like, oh, let's go to the mall. Oh, there's a ring place. Why don't we stop in here? That's kind of how it is.
And maybe you should put some Beyonce on the radio. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. It's like be obvious about it, you know. So first is P Malone, then Patty, then Christine, and all three of you are still here. Good, super. So first is P Malone, and P Malone, what was your question, general or specific?
General.
General. Okay, super. And then again, Patty, you are after that one, and then Christine, you end the show. Sorry, Ellie, we are closed for the night. We've already done.
Ellie, we just read you. We just gave you a romantic reading. She wanted to know about past energies, past romantic energies. Spirit said, don't think about the past, move forward. You are a person who is fun loving, and you don't even need to think about that. Just move forward.
Just remember, Ellie, there's a reason why the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield. Because you can't change anything in the rearview mirror. You've already passed it. But you can change the windshield. So focus on the
And you
windshield.
seem like you would give that advice to your friend. Girl, why are you thinking about the past? Like they literally make it seem like you are that fun friend, that Sex in the City type friend who would be like, girl, why are you even thinking about that? Move forward, on to the next, on to the next. Like, but you are ready to move on, or you're ready for romance. And so it's coming. And so don't worry about past love energies unless there's somebody specific. You're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then they're saying it doesn't matter. What I'm hearing is it's their loss. You're a great person. Literally, those are the words that I'm hearing. It's their loss. You're a great person. Is there somebody named Steve? I heard that too. Okay. Back to Paul. She says general. Um, Paula, you are still wondering about the situation with your dad. Like, is everything going to be okay? Like, you see him progressing, but there are little things that are coming up in his health that you are wondering about. You still have questions about things, and you're not asking the right people. You're not getting the full explanation of what you want to know. You are still very much worried about your dad. Um, are you wishing that he would move to the town that you're in? Um, you're wondering if you did enough. Like, did I do enough? Is like you're still very much thinking about your dad and his situation and his going through his health situation. You're wondering if you're getting accurate information, all of the information that you're supposed to be getting. And if you're understanding everything correctly, you're not talking to the right people to get the information that you need or get the understanding that you need. Um, And you're teetering back and forth between everything's going to be okay, but what if it's not okay? Everything's going to be okay. What if it's not okay? So you're putting yourself through a mental seesaw. And you can go ahead, Don. I'm going to keep trying to walk through what they're saying about the dad. Yeah, she does want him to move there. Are you thinking about taking a long visit to Michigan after school is out? Like you're like, I need to go and see what's going on. I need to make sure. Like you are a hands-on. I need to make sure. I feel like you're planning a long visit. Your sister is going to be fine. Honestly and truly, she is. Her turnaround is like right there by the end of summer. But she does have one more dramatic thing that she's going to go through, but she's going to be fine. Honestly and truly. You can go ahead, whatever you want, Don. You seem to be really receiving or thinking.
No, I was just, yeah, no, no. I'm getting like I've got a lot of something's confusing. I'm getting some, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a fog and like I just can't seem to connect in a proper way, and I don't know what it is. It's like I'm getting a lot of information, but it's not making any sense. So I don't know, Paula. The one guess I would say, are you like in a situation right now where you feel like you don't know which way to go, or you're confused? Because again, I'm feeling like I'm in a fog. Like I can't seem to make a decision. I can't make a choice. And as I try putting it together in my head, I just feel like I can't make logic of it. I can't make sense of it. So
That's
and
that
I'm wondering if
seesaw.
yeah, I'm wondering if that's the state that she's in because it's really confusing for me, and I don't like this feeling at all. I don't. It's not good. It's not good. So it is.
Are you saying your health is bad, Paul? Like you're having a situation with your health, or your like is that what your confusion is about? Your health? Um, are you considering some very serious life changing decisions? Like I hear unhappy situation. And so I'm wondering if you're considering some like you don't even want to think about that is what it is. Like I don't even want to go there. Like if the thought comes in, nope, that's not even something I want to think about. Um I hear that you're thinking about changing schools and I hear them saying no. Do not. You have a longevity there, you have a reputation there, you are a valued person there. Do I hear no, do not change schools, do not change jobs. You are valued there, whether you believe it or not. You are definitely valued there. I don't feel like they're telling you to move on to another place. Um, um, okay. I feel like because I think we've had this reading before. You are And we discussed something about a mentor program or a mentor situation where you were going to slot where that was going to be your new source of income, like you were going to run this program or this was something that was going to be coming up. Because I always saw you transitioning to this mentoring role and out of the classroom. So I feel like that's your next thing, but do not leave the school. I don't feel like you should leave the school. That's just your next thing up. Um, and I hear retirement, like you're close to retirement time. Like you have a lot. Your mind is spinning, and that's what's causing the fog with Don too. You have so many things that you're like just in this thing. You talked about your dad, your sister, your health, your job, and then just big life altering decisions. Any one of those things are serious, but you're thinking about them all at the same time. Um, I'm definitely here. Don't leave the school. Like you will transition into this new thing. You need to speak up more about your ideas. Speak up, speak up, speak up. But I feel like someone is going to reach out to you about ideas or about the mentorship program or about, something about post pandemic engagement with the students. Like that is coming up. So that definitely is going to be on the next thing. Um, uh, they keep going back to your dad. You need to ask more questions to get the answers that you need to ease your mind. Not that there's any not that it's a serious thing. You just need to ease your mind. Once you get a better understanding of what's going on, you will ease your mind. And I feel like they're saying that you have do you have an ulcer or you feel like you're having some stomach issues, and that's just because you're worrying yourself to death. Like you're literally worrying yourself into this ulcer. But that's it.
Well, super. Hopefully it helps you, Paula, gives you some direction, maybe gives you some comfort. With that said, let's move on to Patty Singer. Patty, it is your turn. And if I'm not mistaken, I think, Patty, you asked for a general as well. Is that right? Let me look back here. If you like it, then should put a ring on it. That's stuck in my head now, Where is Patty? I know I saw her pop up here somewhere. Pate, 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 where are you? Do you see her? I know she answered the
I
answer.
remember her earlier.
I think she says
I
okay
see
here.
okay.
And then I thought I had seen her ask the question.
General. She's at
General.
2047.
There we go. Good, 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 good. Patty, before we get going, one of those times again, because it's getting warm in here, baby. Buckle up. Patty, do you know, okay, I got three things coming to me and it doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm going to have you help me through this. So, Patty, I will ask questions slowly. Okay, first of all, I'm sensing that you have a mother who passed, a blonde lady with a great smile, thin face, curly blonde hair. Does that resonate with you? Is that the case? Is that a yes, or a no, or a maybe? Okay, don't. This energy's a little. This energy's a little bit pushy. So again, Patty, is this your mom? Is your mom with me right now? Is she on the other side? Okay, so is she a blonde woman with again some curls and kind of a very thinner face? Is that right? She's also flashing something to me. Did she? It's interesting. Whew, I'm seeing 9/11. So I mean, it's like 9/11. Did she? I'm getting it's not. I don't think she's attaching it to the 9/11 towers. I don't think that's what it is. Um, Your Nana. Okay, this person is here anyway, and they're 9/11 is what they're showing me. They're flashing me 9/11. But I don't think they died in 9/11. But I'm getting 9/11. Does this person resonate with you? The 9/11. Like watching paint dry. No. Okay. So no. Okay. Then this is not for you then, because I'm getting 9/11. I'm getting.
So you said 9/11. I hear adoption day. That's the day that I adopted my daughter.
Yeah, I don't know. In 2011, maybe the 9th month in 2011. I don't know. I'm getting 9/11. 9th month. What is that? September 11th, 2011. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting that thing. I'm also September 2011. That would be the other 9/11. I don't know.
Her mom passed September 2011.
Yeah. So again, okay. Don't do that, Angie. Make me laugh. I need some water too. So that's the 9/11. Okay, that makes sense because I kept seeing she's showing me 9/11, so I was going for something there. Okay, super. Well, I think she's here. Now, do you? No, it's good. It's just it takes a while because again the symbols. Again, we always get different symbols, and we don't exactly. Again, like 9/11 means so much to so many, but it means one specific thing. But again, I was detached from that, so I felt it wasn't the 9/11, and that's why it was interesting to go down this pathway. So it's good that we're working through this. Okay. So again, this is your mom, and she's bringing to my attention. Is it your son? Is your son in the military? Is your son is he or was he in the military? Do you have a son? Do you have a son? That's the first question. Do you have a son? I guess that would help. But I've kind of asked two questions in a row anyway. Do you have a son? And if so, is he in the military or was he in the military? Because that's what I'm getting. Both are former military. Okay, but what was one? I'm getting the route of escapist, whatever they call it. So medical, was one of them medical, or did one of them have medical issues? But I think they work in the medical field, the medic type field or something. There, I'm getting the route of escapist or whatever they call it, scapulus, which means usually medical. Yes, medic. Okay. Well, okay, and that son is still here though. He has not crossed over, correct? He's still here. Sorry, Angie.
Oh no, you're okay.
Correct. Okay, good. Anyway, so she's for some reason she's bringing him to my attention to bring to your attention, and I don't know if he needs something from you or he needs to connect with you, or he just I don't know. But if I were you, she's wanting me to have you reach out and connect to him, do something to connect with him and to communicate with him. She's like he needs his mom, and so I don't know if you guys are estranged or if there's a situation there or what's going on. I have no idea. She's not making clear. All I'm getting is that she's kind of making it clear that she really would like for you to reach out to him, that he kind of needs to just hear your voice or just hear from you. So if you're so inclined to do it, your mom is saying you should do that. So consider doing that.
Something about Memorial Day, because that's the holiday that's coming up, right? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, keep that in mind, Patty, if you could. It says no, we are close, but I'll call him tomorrow. Make sure he. Yeah. She's asking me to do that for you. Asking and have a conversation with him. Don't just have the usual whatever.
His
His
birthday
birthday.
is 29. So is
Okay.
that the day Memorial? Because I'm like, they're saying that day to me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what. Maybe she's bringing attention. Then maybe you need to make sure you do some plans. I don't
Is
know. But
he having a relationship issue? Is he married? They're showing me a big D.
go into the big deal.
Is he a person that wouldn't want to trouble you with his relationship issues? Like, I feel like he needs a motherly advice on this situation. Um, and he doesn't know how to come to you about that. Um, Maybe he thinks it's a bad decision, or maybe he wants to come back, but he does need to talk to you, like on that mother son, just give me some good advice type situation. And you don't have to call and be like, hey, what's going on with your relationship? It just seems that you need to call, hey, how you're doing, blah 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 blah, and then and then you'll get into the conversation. I don't feel like he would call you and ask you, or say that there's an issue with it, but you know how to get the information out of him. He just needs some motherly love. Like, they're showing it as he needs a hug.
He needs more. Yeah. He needs mama. He needs mama. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Patty, I'm seeing he may be in Oregon, but you're not there, of course, because that's the implication you say there, I'm guessing. But I'm getting the feeling like you're in a warmer environment. Are you close to where Angie and I live? Because I'm getting the feeling of Arizona. Are you here with us? Are you in this area somewhere? Because I'm getting warm. I'm getting our climate, so I'm getting the feeling like you're here.
She's in Mesa. She's
Okay.
here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I was
Um,
thinking too.
I totally lost my thought. Dang it. Oh, I don't know if the door is open for him to come back, but if that is open, he needs to know that it's an option. Like, he's not stuck there. He
Yeah.
needs to know what his options are. Is
Yes.
how I'm seeing it. Like, I don't feel like he is super happy.
Yes.
Like, maybe this was a bad decision. Oregon is a big change from
Yep.
Arizona.
Yep. Yep. And sometimes the person you think you're moving in with is not the person you wind up moving in with, because when you
And
live
they're
with somebody.
making it seem like it was an isolation situation where, like, look, if we move away from the family, then they won't interfere so much. So I think that he just needs that, listen, you can always come back, or do you need mom to come? Like, he needs that motherly love. He needs that motherly conversation, and to know the door. I hear that Bruno Mars singing "Leave the Door Open." Like, you can come back. That's how it feels. Like, he needs to know what his options are.
One more question, Patty. Oh, look, it's 0909. I love that. Oh nine. I look at the clock and it's like, boom. Anyway, one more question, Patty. I'm being drawn to a ring. I'm being drawn to a kind of a ring. Did there's a significance in a ring? Is there some what is there a significance that you have in a ring? Not just that's not a wedding ring. I'm not somebody. There's some other kind of significance about a ring. Did you get a ring from your mom, or did you get a gift as a ring from somebody else? It's not a wedding ring. She's very clear about this. It's not a wedding ring. It's some kind of ring, not your wedding ring. It's some kind of ring. Do you have a ring that was given to you, or a ring that you wear that is not a wedding ring that's significant, or maybe one she gave you? Because she's drawing that to my attention too. Did one of your sons give you the ring? And maybe that's why I don't understand that completely yet. Is there a reason? Is there a ring, and is there a reason about that ring?
She was supposed to get a piece of jewelry that was never given to her.
Okay. Okay. Maybe that's what it is, because your mom has drawn me to that, to a ring. And she's like something about a ring. And it's kind of, she's not clear. She's not giving me clear information about it, but she's drawing my attention to a ring. Anyway, that's what I'm getting, Patty. She wants you to call, and your mom loves you. You know that. You don't need me to tell you that. She visits you at night. You know that already too. She's letting me know. You know when she's there. Is that correct? You have. She's letting me know you have some abilities. Is that true? Are you asking for more confirmation, or you're saying that I've given you more confirmation?
I thought she was saying
You
she
do.
does have abilities. I'm
Okay.
assuming that's what that is.
Okay. And so, do you know that have you experienced her visitations with you? Have you experienced feeling her there? Because again, she tells me she comes to you sometimes at night, and so she is there. She's there. She's there when you need her. She is there. But that's about all I'm getting. Thank you, Mama, for coming in. I'm sure Patty appreciates it too. So I'm gonna let Mama go, and we're moving on. So wow, that was interesting, man. This has been a busy kind of spirit night. Yes, the someone is her. Yes, when you feel that someone, it is her. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Patty, and yes, love and light to you as well. Absolutely, and blessings, and it's great to know. You know, the energy your mom gave me was such a warm, wonderful energy. I'm sure that the relationship with you was very nice because I mean, she had a warm energy about her, definitely. Whew, man, I'm just. Next is who? Christine, I guess, right? Christine, and Christine's here as well, right?
She was when we initially told her she was in.
Christine's like, damn, I can't take any more waiting. What is this?
Christine was there from the beginning.
That means she's a marathon runner.
She stayed in there. She says, I'm here.
Oh yeah, she's
Um,
here.
all right, Christine.
You go, Christine. Love reading, please. Who's coming toward me? Thank you.
I immediately heard Paul. Do you know someone named Paul? Um, tall. Paul. He seems to be a very handsome person. Um, because they're showing me Paul Walker. Is that the guy from the Fast and Furious?
Yep. Yep.
Um, something about blue eyes. Um, um, Don, you can jump in anytime you want. I'm just kind of trying to follow this trail. Okay, they're showing me dove. So first it was dove like the bird dove, then it was dove like the chocolate bar, and then I thought, oh, do you like chocolate men? Is that what they're saying? Like I wasn't sure where they were going with the dove because I thought like I heard love, then I thought, oh, love, dove. Like, am I following the wrong train of thought? Then they showed me the Dove bar. Um, um, but when I think of Dove bar, I think of something that is like a very like nice treat. Like this would be something above just like getting some ice cream. Like this would be something that you would luxuriate in. That would be my word. Like, oh, I'm about to have this and I'm about to luxuriate in it. Like there's a candy bar called a caramello and it has caramel in the in the inside of it. And when I eat that, I am very specific in how I break it, how I eat it. I enjoy it. So Dove to me would be something along that line of I really enjoy it. So I'm either thinking that Dove is the color of the person or in the enjoyment of the love. That's how you're trying to luxuriate in love. Um, it just seems to be a desire or an idea. Like I don't get it, I don't see anything future forward. It just seems to be like something that is a strong desire in your head. Um, Don, you can go ahead.
I'm not really picking up anything. I think my spirit has been burnt out. I don't know.
Are you in a relationship and trying to find something before you leave the relationship? Like, because there seems to be unfinished business. Um, Single. There seems to be something about unfinished business. Are you thinking about a past relationship and wondering what it would have been? They keep saying unfinished business. And does the dove thing have any significance to you? Or is it just in that, like you just want something that one in a relationship for the long term? So I don't understand what the dove is. That's peace. That's I, I'm not getting a lot on the love thing. And it's not like I don't feel like you're blocking it. I just don't see that there's anything um regarding love that is coming up in your energy. Someone in your past is interested. Yeah, because I keep hearing unfinished business. So reaching out. Maybe they are going to reach out to you. Something about a new way of thinking. Like, have they changed? Because the card they told me to do, and what I got was the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is kind of like a new way of thinking. And so I'm wondering, is this person changed? And you need to see them in a new light. You need to see them in a different way than what they were before. Um, and when I think of dove, I just keep seeing peace, but they keep showing me the chocolate bar. So I'm not like, I don't know, you're not saying that the dove thing has anything to do with it for you. So it must not be like complexion or anything like that. But there is something about the dove, and maybe it's just the enjoyment of the love and wanting it to be that delectable to you. And that's their word, not mine. They literally said delectable. But I do feel like unfinished business. So I do feel like someone is coming about, and you will see them in a new light. Like they're a changed person is how they're making it seem to me. So that's why I don't see anything new, and I kept hearing unfinished business. So that's all I got.
Okay. Well, you definitely picked up more than I did. So
Um, Dove can mean whatever. Like I just walked you through what Dove meant, like how I reasoned out Dove. When I first saw Dove, I heard it rhyme with love, so I thought, oh, am I just rhyming words and not hearing it? And then Dove changed into the Dove bar, and then I thought, oh, color. So if it's not color, then it reminded me of the caramello and how I just enjoy eating in caramello, and just I always use the word luxuriate because that's just my time to just sit and have this treat. It's a treat to me, and it's something that I enjoy, and it's something that I don't like sharing. Like I remember when my son was little, you can't have any of my caramello. So this just may be something that is, just an enjoyment. Like that's how you want love to be. That enjoy, like sensual and sexual, and enjoy. Like you just want to enjoy it. So maybe that's what it is for you. I don't know, but that's how the train of thought went for me. But again, unfinished business. So somebody is coming back, and you will have again a new thought about them.
Super. Well, hopefully it helps you, Christine. Hopefully that Mr. Right is on its way. And if not, well, maybe soon, sooner than later. With that said, I think we're pretty much done. I do have one thing that's interesting is they came to me and I was told to wish Carolyn Amanita Johnson. Carolyn, if you're still here, I'm told that you just had a birthday recently. And maybe it was late last month. Anyway, I was told to wish you happy birthday. Spirit said wish you happy birthday. It's interesting. So, is that the case? Did you have a birthday in late April? Because I'm being told to tell you happy birthday. Are you still here, by the way?
I don't even remember that name.
Oh, so yeah, yes, it was your birthday in late April. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
there. Oh, okay. I did see her. April 8th.
Okay. Yeah, I was told to wish you happy birthday. So that was so Spirit wanted me to just reach out to you and tell you happy birthday. That's all. So I'm telling you happy birthday. Happy birthday. Also, if I could, because something else just came. Carolyn, I don't. It's interesting. I'm sensing. I don't think it's a daughter. I think it's a niece. Do you have a niece? A niece and with two kids, maybe a niece with two kids.
Bree 666. Yes, we do Twitch. Like the list has been closed for a while. We started about 3 hours ago. And so we're on Restream, so it feeds in from two Twitch channels, two or three Facebook channels, and then several YouTube channels. So there's about 7 or 8 platforms that all of the information feed through. So we're taking Twitch readings too. The list has been closed for a while because we've been on for about 3 hours.
So, Carolyn, yes, you have a daughter, or yes, you have not a daughter, but a niece that has two kids. I keep asking complicated questions. More simple, so they're easier to understand the answers.
Bree, Don will be on because it looks like you're on his Twitch. He'll be on tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 Arizona time. So if you want to read it, you can catch him in the morning. He'll be on with Shauna.
And that'll be 10 a.m. East Coast time. So figure out in between how that goes. You have a niece, and the niece has two kids. Yes. Okay. I'm being drawn to one of the two. Is one of them having health issues, or did one of them have a health issue? Were they going through something? Some health related issue? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because it was coming to me. Know that it's going to be okay. Know that it's going to be okay. Again, I'm not surprised. I mean, again, I wonder why I was being asked to tell you happy birthday, but again, they were just filling me with more information. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Know that it'll be okay, and that you all will get through this. Okay? Keep that in mind. You may want to share that information as well to give somebody relief. But yes, it's going to be okay. Just keep that in mind. Okay? The spirits are blessing you. Okay? That's about it, Angie. I am done. I'm cooked. I'm done.
It was a good night. Like even the love readings were an enjoyment. I loved it. We got a lot of improv, a lot of spirits come in. I think they're following down. Like he is like you are now the the ghost whisperer.
Just not as cute as the original.
Okay. Yeah, Bree. So in the morning, Don will be back on, and you can see that he's live. You said yay, Arizona. Are you in Arizona? Is that what you were saying? I think so. Don and I are on every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock during daylight saving time, and I guess we'll go back later to our regular time. But right now we're on at 6 o'clock, and then tomorrow morning he'll be on at 7 o'clock with Shauna, and he'll be ready again. And you might want to um tune in because last week I was cracking up. Like they were hilarious last week.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, and then let's see. Tarot Destroyer says the word tarot and German tarot derived from the Italian tarucci, the origin of which is uncertain, but tarucci used. Well, thank you for that lesson. That's interesting information.
All right, Tarot Destroyer, and I wish you all the best. I'm going to send that energy right back to you and double its strength.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And Linda says he's the portal. I'm something all right. I'm telling you.
Bree, I'm live with Don. We're live Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. So that's when I'm live. I'm usually only with Don. And then tomorrow Don will be live again in the morning for YouTube. And then I'll probably post a video on Monday saying that we are definitely or not doing the like if we're definitely going to do the class on Tuesday, I'll post a little video that says, hey, if you're interested, please go here, and then you'll see, and then you can let us know, and then we can be ready for Tuesday night. So you'll definitely that we're going to be there.
I'll take that thing off of the thing so you can see Angie's email address. Mine is advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot, but Angie's address is right here underneath her. So you can always email her, or again, email me, or even message us or whatever, and let us know you're interested and give us an email address so that we can send you a link to the class. The classes are free. They're no charge. There's no, and again, this has happened in the past, and it's happened a week ago. Somebody warned me that somebody went up on Facebook with a name very close to mine to ask for people to do readings, and they're going to charge them. Angie and I do not charge for readings when we do this, and we're not charging for that class. So if anybody wants to tell you, join my class, charge me, it is not us. We are not charging for the class. The class is free.
The class is just us meeting to kind of talk about the development of your gifts and abilities, like psychic, tarot, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure Don and I will have an agenda. By the time the class starts, we'll have something to talk about. But we go to a class Monday night, and it was just her, and she taught us how to expand our abilities, how to, just get better at what we do, or understand what we're doing better. And that's just what we're doing. We're just kind of making it live because a lot of people need a community. Not everybody needs a reading. Some people need a community to understand what they're seeing, hearing, feeling, or experiencing. And that's just what we're going to do. It's just going to be a platform where we can get in there and talk and walk through stuff. And it'll be more of a teaching than it is here. Like here, we kind of like you'll break out into rooms and then you'll read each other. There's a lot of stuff to do. Like, so be prepared to read each other. You could do cards, you can do whatever. We'll have activities and stuff you do, but it's basically just expanding your abilities and talking about, things that are going on, like not being afraid to say, you know what, I thought I saw an alien, and people look at you cross-eyed. Like, we're like, oh yeah, that's something real that you probably saw, or talk about your dreams, or just whatever it is. It's an open platform to be honest and truthful and real without judgment.
Yeah.
Open. What was the one thing that Tina told you when you first went to class, Don, that stuck with you about being open-minded? It was something about when you first went to class, she told you to be open, or
you have to suspend disbelief. You have to suspend disbelief. And that's what we do in the class. We suspend disbelief for at least 2 hours in the week. And anything is possible in those classes. And anything that comes to your mind is a possibility. And that's why we practice. We start off the class just talking about, this or that or the other. And it's just like a 15, 20 minutes of talking about where we're going and what we're going to practice that day. And then we spend the rest of the time actually practicing it. Because no matter how much you hear and learn from this, until you practice it, you really can't grow it. Because the most important thing you will learn from those classes or anything else in that time with people is understanding your symbols. You get information, we all do. A lot of times we take it as Either it's coincidence, or it's just, well, that was weird how it happened, or I saw this image but I didn't know what it means. And over time, you'll realize that symbol comes up all the time when one thing specifically is going to happen. And you realize, okay, now I'm connecting a symbol to an event, or a symbol to a person, or a symbol to a feeling. And that's what this does. It helps to grow that database, that symbology. And so in your head, you now have a whole history of a new vocabulary, a new dictionary that is attached solely to your abilities. And if somebody else would read the dictionary, they'd say, well, that's weird because that's not what it means to me. It's because it doesn't mean it to you. It's because
and just see how I went through the dove thing and how I walked through it for me. That's basically what it is. Understanding what your symbols mean to me, what a dove means, what a rainbow means, what this means, what a color means, what a taste means, what a smell means. Like you may be the only one smelling a pipe or smoke or whatever. All those things mean something to you. And so it's just you figuring out what those symbols mean. Patty, we won't say that it's creepy that you see ghosts because we see ghosts all the time. And Don even has a picture of that he had posted the other day on Facebook of little orbs that he saw when he was going live with Shauna. And then Bree, I'm excited for you to come to class too. It's just like us, being able to talk about freely and not feel like people are going like, what? So yeah.
Yeah. Leave your ego in your 5-minute home, and then just turn on that camera and enjoy the evening. And again, you'll be surprised how opening and affirming other people are, because we're all doing the same thing. So we're on the same journey.
Jake, yes, I am in Arizona.
And Patty says, yes, I saw that, and the faces in it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, see? So that's what it is, just an open forum for us to just kind of, help people to grow. And like we did, like that's basically what Tina did for us, help us learn, because the person that I was 3 or 4 years ago to where I am now is totally different. Were you at the psychic fair? I was. When did we go to the psychic fair, Don? Was that like in December, or it was late last year?
I think it was either late last year or early this year, one of the two, yeah.
I think it was late last year. I haven't been this year, so I have done the psychic fair before. And I posted pics on both my Instagram and my YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. Because Don and I, we did a class. We went into the room and did a class, and then we got a lot of people from the class that came. So yeah, Don and I did one of those breakout rooms there too. I think he gave my niece a reading. She's blonde. She's young. Yes, I remember her. I do remember your niece and her friend. They were like really young. They were like 14 or 15. And it was about one of them was about a boyfriend in school. Oh my God, Don, I still remember. One of them was on a boyfriend in school, and one of them was like Mean Girls because she's so cute. I remember both of them. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. See? Small world.
That loop connects.
That was me and Don, because we were right next to each other at the psychic fair, and then at like 12 or 1 o'clock, we went into the room and did the thing, and then we came out and did some more classes.
Yep.
Yes. How are they doing? I think I gave her my number and told her she could call me at any time. All right. Well, that's it, Don.
All right, and reminder, I will be at the next psychic fair on the 29th. I'll have a table there again. So
I won't. I think we'll be in California that weekend for my niece's birthday. Ellie, keep us. I was just gonna say. She says I'll keep you updated on what happens next, because I feel like this love is coming. So yes, tell us what's going on, and we hope to see you tomorrow or next week. Your energy is really light and breezy. I like it.
Yes, and yes, yes, list. What a night of reading! It was indeed. Yes, it was quite a night. So it was good. Says you guys were frozen. My end low, so I missed some. I'll watch replay. Super. Yeah, there was some interesting moments. That's for sure. I do.
Yeah,
believe.
Patty, the next psychic fair, like Don said, is the 29th, and it's usually is it on Dunlap? Is that where it is?
Yeah, the Sheridan Inn on Dunlap. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It usually gets rolling at 9 or 10. I think it's 9, and then it ends at 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. And good night, Pam. Thank you for popping in as well. So, yeah. And Linda says she's going away for about 4 weeks. Oh no, we're
Where
gonna miss you,
you
Linda.
going? We need to talk. Like, where you going, Linda? You are our
Exactly.
biggest fan. Where you going?
So,
All right, good.
get up from
Jake.
this, guys.
I saw Jake's name in there and I kept looking at it over and over and over again. I was like, there's something about it, but there it is. Never been to a psychic fair. It's nice. There's more than just tarot readers. There's people who do energy healings. There's people who have products that they're selling. There's tarot cards. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. And it's inside and outside. Like there's a lot going on there. You can buy a lot of stuff.
There's also the last 2 times there has been 2 different people who look at your eyes and then take a picture of
Oh, we never did get to interview him
I
either.
know that's sad, yeah. And they take a picture of the eye and then they analyze it about your past and your present and so forth. So, and Linda, when you come through Arizona, you gotta reach out to us. Yes, it's the 29th of May. Yes, we'll be JoJo. It
Oh,
is the
she'll be in
29th.
Arizona. There you go. Damn,
Yep.
and I'll be in California.
So when you guys come in town, you have to catch up with us. That's for sure. And so with that said, we're out of here. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a safe trip, Linda. Absolutely, be care. Take care and enjoy.
Holly, you're on Don's Facebook. He'll be live tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Angels will fly. You need to get in there bright and early. Don will be there at 7. You need to be like first on the list. Like, here I am. Because she says that she came in and 30 minutes later, the list was already closed. So
Exactly.
you'll be there. And then your picture reminds me of the third eye. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. But good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.